Welcome, guys. Please come in, like and share. Please like and share as you come in. She was a faith and no Welcome, guys. Please come in, like and share the video. Full of compassion, a prayer warrior. Welcome, 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 guys. Please come in, like and share. Like and share the video, please. Welcome, guys. Please join in, say hi, say hello, like, share. Please, as you come in, like the video. It will be so is for use. Let's get together. Welcome, welcome everybody. Please, as you come in, say hi, like and share, please. It's what we need. Peace and love, harmony. Beautiful. Together. Please like, share, invite more people. Invite a friend to invite a friend. You cannot hate. When you love, welcome, guys. Please come in, like and share, like and share, like and share as you come in, please. We are chosen by God. We are chosen by God. We are chosen by God. Oh, we must shine. Please come in, say hi, say hello, like and share, invite more people. Let's have a quick chat. Just gonna be a quick show for just an hour or so. Let's all live by the golden rule. Treating others the way we want to be treated. We are chosen. We are loved. We are lovers. We are women. You are a woman. The powerful praying woman. The powerful praying woman. We are the champions. We are the leaders. We are yes. We are the home builders. Welcome, guys. So we're going to be having a show, a online show. But as you come in, please say hi, say hello. Please do me a favor by clicking the thumbs up. The time is now. 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 Please come in, like and share. Thanks, everybody. Thank you so much. Peace, love, and harmony is all we need. Treat others the way you would want them to treat you is the message of the day. So please, as you come in, please do me a favor, give it a thumbs up, share the video, invite more people. You're welcome to Bella Fountain TV. I'm Bella, your host. Unfortunately, I'm not in front of the camera today, but hopefully the message is good enough or worthy enough for us to have a quick chat, share our own, you know, our thoughts and learn throughout the process. So thank you to all my returning subscribers. Please say hi, say hello, let me know who's watching. I want to appreciate you all for always being there, supporting, motivating, encouraging me to carry on. I appreciate you all. I don't take your single support for granted. And for all the new subbies, thank you so much for actually loving the content and wanting to be a part of the family. I appreciate each and every one of you. To all my silent watchers, those that watch from the back and not necessarily comment, but from time to time send their messages of encouragement. Thank you so much. Please keep those comments coming because it means a lot. It's always good, and I love constructive you know, feedbacks that will help me or help us to grow together. So thank you. So if you're looking for anything socioeconomic, cultural, this is a place to be. This is a place to be. We share our ideas, we respect each other. No opinion is discredited, you know, because together we can learn from each other. As long as you put your point across respectfully and responsibly, we will all listen and take note of it. So thank you so much. So today, as you see on our caption, it's vanity for, and rest in peace to Mr. Ibu, one of African's legend when it comes to the movie industry. But we were relating his death with, you know, our day-to-day life and interaction, you know, our day-to-day relationships in our communities, in our families. We will relate it, and, you know, lessons learned, or have some moment of reflection, some time to sit back and think of this life, how we're living it, or how we would want to live our lives. So please, as you come in, like and share the video. I would appreciate it. So before for those of you who don't know who Mr. Ibu is, Mr. Ibu is one of Nigeria's finest, or one of Africa's finest actors. And he's been in the movie industry for as long as I can remember, when I was a child growing up. Everybody, Mama 237, welcome, Auntie Cons, I see you. Happy Tuesday. Is it Tuesday? Yes, happy Tuesday. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining. Please, as you come in, like and share the video. And he's been acting and putting smiles on our faces for decades, for generation. You know, some people have, you know, had children who've then gone on to have other children, and they've all watched Mr. Ibu, and for generation to come, we will continue to watch Mr. Ibu. He was an amazing comedian. He was good in his craft. He made so many people laugh. Please like the video as you come in. I don't know what's happening to my live stream numbers. Let me see, just a second. He's made so many people laugh, you know. He's put smiles on our faces. At times you go through tough moments, but when you watch people like Ibu, somebody who was so talented, somebody who knew his craft, you know, you just need to watch him. He's literally, there's comedy all over his body, from his face to his leg, every movement. Prince Melvin Nation, my darling, he was such a funny guy. He was great entertainment, and truly he will be missed. Fortunately for us, we had our dearest asking for a friend, and my darling Auntie Rosemary, who did an interview with Mr. Ibu's adopted daughter. And fortunately for us, Mr. Ibu was able to, you know, appear during that interview. So Jasmine and his dad. And thank God for that. I was just watching that interview the other time and just looking at it and, you know, reflecting. I'm like, wow, what's this life? Like, this is a guy that was talking. This is a man that made many people laugh. This is a man who was still full of life. Literally, he wasn't old. He's not an old man. He still had so much in front of him. But of course, ill health and things came, you know, got the better of him. And he's of late now. And when I look at that video, that interview that Auntie Rosemary did, Queen Bridget, welcome, darling Mama. I see you. Thanks for coming. Please, as you come in, like and share the video. I don't know what's happening. For some reason, I can't, the like button. I don't know if you guys are liking the video, but for some reason, I don't see the likes going up. I hope it's not a problem with my stream. This is so strange. Is this life all about? What are we living for? What's the purpose? What's the purpose of living? When you're living, what are those things that you look out for when it comes to your quality of life or your existence on earth? What is it you're actually living for? I don't go Lily returns. Welcome, my darling big sis. He's a legend. It's so sad. We are all just visitors on earth. Why the fight? Why the hate? Why the negative energy? Yes, because when you listen to the story surrounding Mr. Ibu, his last days, you feel so bad. You feel so bad. You hear about things, you hear things like family members. We know there was a time where the ex-wife or the estranged wife was fighting for, properties or financial gains from Mr. Ibu, fighting the step or the adopted daughter, going after properties. This person wants to be in charge of his wealth. This person wants to be in charge of the GoFundMe pages or processes that were going on to raise funds to seek medical help for Mr. Ibu. And you look at all these things and you're wondering, why are people so focused on material wealth? And then they're forgetting the essence of life, which is the love that we need to share amongst ourselves. The love that we need to share among ourselves. Even the Bible says, love one another as I have loved you. Love your neighbor like you love yourself. People forget the essence of life. And we are so engulfed in, the happens around the world. We are so engulfed about career. We are so carried away about, hunting for money. We are so focused on what's the other person doing. You're so focused on who is better than me or who am I better than, and we forget about the essence of life, which is be happy for yourself and be happy for others. Be happy for yourself and be happy for others, because all the things that we're focusing so much on, all these things are vanity, vanity upon vanity. The career that you're so chasing so much so that you ignore or you have blinders that you don't even see the person sitting next to you or whatever trouble or problems they are facing, or the monies you're chasing so much so that you even forget how much you step on people's toes. The relationships that we disregard just because we want to gain financial or material things. At the end of it all, is it worthy? Auntie Constance said, I just lost one of my clients this afternoon, and after seeing the cops, I have asked the same question. Yeah, I had the same question in mind. Yes, Auntie Constance, when you see things like that happen, you put things into perspective. What is this life? What is this life? Because when you look, we are rushing, always on the go, fighting to amass wealth. Look at the CEO of Nigeria, the guy who had the CEO of that bank in Nigeria. Look at all these people. Look at Wendy Williams. Look at the Igbo himself. Look at the success that they had. Their status or position in society, all the wealth that they amassed. Where is it today? Look at the guy who created the Titan submersible. These are multi-millionaires. These people have made names for themselves. The banker and his wife and the son, they all quarreled in a private jet crash. But these are people who spend years of their life working tirelessly to make a name for themselves, to create an empire. But what happened? They quarreled within the twinkle of an eye. They were gone. Wendy Williams, top prison TV and radio host. She was very rich, very famous. having her name on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Everywhere they know her. She has all the money in the world. But look where she is today. Look at the apartment that she's actually living in. She's living like she's like a hoarder, you know, with people surrounded by strangers, people she doesn't even know. People she doesn't even know. Look at Ibu. Growing up and watching Ibu, you look at him and you're thinking, wow, this is a prominent actor. This is an actor who has worked all his life. He's excellent in his craft. Everybody wanted Ibu in a movie. In the movie that they were producing, and he delivered. He delivered so well. He made monies, but ill health got the better of him, and he spent this money. And look at where he was. You guys remember how he was soliciting for funds because he didn't have those monies. All these material things, they come and they go. And even the life that we have, the air that we breathe, we don't have control over it. We don't have control over it. Within the twinkle of an eye, we can lose everything. We can literally lose everything within the twinkle of an eye. Everything will be gone. Yet you see people tearing each other. Yet you see people fighting every single day. Every single day. And what is sad, what is really sad about the fighting among ourselves, especially in our community, is the triviality, the minuteness of the whole reason why people are fighting. You're fighting about money. This money that you can amass today, you don't even know you'll be able to live tomorrow to enjoy the money. But you're ready to quarrel your fellow sister or your brother. You're ready to tarnish their reputation. You're ready to lie on them, to manipulate, and to bring them down, to destroy them, because you want to make a name or you want to earn money. Basically, there are people who don't care how far they go to quarrel somebody or hurt somebody or double cross somebody just to get to where they want to get to, forgetting to understand the sense of life. It's not how fast you go. It's not a sprint. Life is not a sprint. Life is a marathon. It's one step at a time. Please like the video, guys. Like the video as you come in and share if possible. Life is not a sprint. It's a marathon. It's slowly but surely. It's slowly but surely. And sometimes life is like it's like a relay sport. Anybody who knows what relay is, you know, when they're doing the running and you have the people with their buttons and you run and you give it to the next person, you give it to the next person, is holding each other, growing together, building one another up for success. But the selfishness, we are so engulfed with so much bitterness and selfishness that you don't want the other person to grow. You don't want the other person to be in front of you. You want to be the leader. You always want to be the one to shine. You always want to be the person spearheading, being at the forefront. That's not what life is all about. I see the essence of life as teamwork, working with one another, respecting each other, bringing, ideas together. Many hands make the work much easier. I put in my mind, say material things are useless. The peace of mind, absolutely, Ebony Mama, absolutely, Auntie Constance. Material things don't matter. They only make us comfortable.
That's why I said in my post, I made a post, I said, listen, in life, the only person that you cannot deceive or fool is your conscience. That's the only person you cannot fool, your conscience. Please like this video for me, guys. Please like the video. I only see, we have 13 people watching and just one like. Please like the video. It's going to be a very short video. So please do me a favor and give it a thumbs up. Yes, the only person you cannot fool is your conscience. Forget it. A lot of people, you see people light their cameras every day and they're screaming and laughing and they throw insult and they throw curses, they humiliate people and they, people are cheering for them and they're laughing in front of their cameras. Trust me, those people are dying. They're rotten inside. You know why? Because their conscience is whipping them every night, giving them 200, 300, 500 strokes on their butts every night. Every night. That's one human being you cannot fool, your conscience. Your conscience will tell you the bitter truth. It will give you face on what the reality of life is, what you're doing. Your conscience is going to hold you accountable for your actions. Okay? You may come and pretend and put up a facade and people think, oh, you're Ogambasi. No. We only know you're Ogambasi when you lie down in that bed and you're staring on your ceiling and your conscience is talking to you. That's why you see sometimes some people, you think, oh, this person is having all this money, this person is having all this fame, but this person is getting thinner, this person is looking so frustrated. Sometimes they come up and they're talking off cue, or that, as if they're losing their marbles or they're not, because trust me, they're traumatized internally. They are. What are you fighting for? What are you living for? The material things or your peace of mind? The material things or your peace of mind? Some people feel like I need to, destroy this number of people to get to where I want to get to. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. What matters is for me to achieve my goals. It doesn't matter how I get it, but I must get it. But I must get it. That's why you hear people say, oh, this person is a casualty, or this person is a casualty. No. In life, there's one thing. I don't really say it. When my dad passed some years ago, that's when I realized all his properties and wealth was left behind for wicked people to fight over. Yet my dad laid in a small 6-feet grave. Oh, it's all earthly stuff. Yeah. Oh my God. It's all earthly stuff. It's all earthly stuff. Yes. I don't go Lily. Darling Big Sis. It's the same. It's the same with my dad. Even though people don't fight over his wealth, but or the little he had, but you think he worked all his life. He made all this investment. Who is now enjoying it? You're praying and hoping that he lived a good life and happy life. Yes, you pray that he lived a good and happy life. I think of my elder brother, my elder brother of late, my only brother, who passed away here in the UK. I think about him when he passed away, all his savings that he worked so hard for, who ended up using it. The family did. Oh my God. And you wonder, you say, all these things we are fighting, if you're amassing all this wealth, but you don't have the love or happiness for the short time that God may grant you to live on earth, why? What's the essence of living then? What's the importance of living? Yvette Mokum, welcome, my darling baby sis. What's then the essence of living? Because the essence of living is the people and how you live among those people. The people and how you live among those people. Don't live a life where you feel like you have to prove a point. Wherever you are, there is misunderstanding. Wherever you are, there's division. Wherever you are, there's confusion. There are people who literally live their life to commit havoc. There are people who enjoy seeing others in pain. There are people that wherever they find themselves, there is trouble. Wherever they find themselves, there is trouble. And they bask in it. They love it. They enjoy it. It's either that these people are just being ignorant, or such persons are being they're being like they're sadistic in their nature, or these people are probably, I don't understand. They've lost every human touch. Because the essence of life is to live, and live with positive influence in your community, in your relationship, your marriage, be it your friendship. Yes, that's the essence of life. That's the essence of life. Not so much the material things. Not so much appreciate. And another thing is, we need to learn to appreciate the people who have touched or impacted our life positively. It doesn't matter how tiny it is. It doesn't matter how tiny that positive impact is in your life. If there's anybody that has been there for you, it's important that you acknowledge this person. You appreciate this person. And it's always important to make these people know that you appreciate and you acknowledge that positive influence that they have in your life, or they've once had in your life. Don't take anything for granted. Because if somebody did not love you, if somebody didn't care about you, they will not go out of their way to want to touch your life in one way or the other positively. Miss Kim, welcome, my darling sis. I see you. Blessed Tuesday, darling sis. Hope you and my babies are doing great. If somebody did not love you, they will not invest their time. Even if it doesn't mean they have to give you material things. Sometimes just being there for somebody, the emotional support, the moral support, the advice that you give people is worth giving them money. And that's what a lot of us fail to understand in our community. A lot of us, we only see or refer to people as our destiny helpers when they give us money, when they bless us with money or financial things. You forget that that money, trust me, can literally be used and forgotten about. But when somebody is there for you emotionally, when you're going through your darkest moments, you can never forget that person. Because when you look at your life in the present or in the future, it would remind you of that person that was there for you. Because if they were not there for you, I don't think you'll be able to stand and share your testimony or share your story with people and say, you know what, I've been through this dark period and I've come out the other side. I've been through this dark tunnel and I can see the light thanks to this person. These are the kind of things that money cannot buy. Supper Pekin, my most curvaceous sis of them all, the greatest one from Great Support. Welcome, Danny sis, I see you. The money that people give you, you cannot equate it to their moral support, to them being present in your life, or to the network that people will introduce you to. Trust me, the people you have around you, people, if I measure my wealth by the quality of people that I have around me, yes, doesn't necessarily mean, yes, financial wealth is important. But if that is taken away from you, if tomorrow you're broke, God forbid, something happens to your businesses or your career, and you find yourself at the bottom level again, you need people to lift you up, to encourage you to get up and move again. If you don't have those people, life is, the quality of people you have around you. And appreciate those people that touch you in one way or the other positively. People that have stood by you. A person that was there when nobody recognized your pain. That's why I find it so painful. That's why I find it so painful when I look in our community and I see people just, my God, people have no regard for relationships anymore. Very few people value relationships in our community. I mean, genuine relationships. That's why I said in the post again, I said, before you point an accusing finger at someone for not being genuine or authentic in their friendship, do a soul searching exercise. Look in the mirror, look at yourself, ask yourself that question. Am I being a good friend, a good sister? Am I being a good citizen in my community? Or am I trying my best to live up to my community expectation? Because no one is perfect. Because no one is perfect. That's why it hurts me so deeply. I find it difficult to understand as well when you have friends. When you're friends with someone today and you guys are good, and then you fall out. You destroy this person's image. You do everything in your power to discredit this person. You make this person look like a monster. You see no good in that person whatsoever, but you've been friends for a while. You've been friends for a while. And when that happens, how do you feel? How do you do that? Because in any relationship, there'll be ups and downs. Friendships, they do, you get through so many friends. That's why when you get older, your number of friends, they dwindle. They dwindle. Or you forgive somebody. And the minute this person makes the slightest mistake, you start recounting every single thing that this person has ever done to you. Is that the kind of life we want to live? Where you hold a ransom over a fellow friend or a fellow sister or a fellow brother? You use their shortcomings to punish them for the rest of their life. Because I believe when you forgive somebody, one thing I cannot stand is to see people say, I forgive you. It's okay, sis, let's move on. I forgive you. It's okay, brother, let's move on. And the next moment you falter or you have a slip off, they would go back and, resurrect all those things that you've ever done to them and come back to crucify you with those things. Is that the life we are living? Because that just tells me that the relationship that you have established or reestablished with that person was not genuine in the first place. You were pretending all along. You were pretending all along. And the fact that you can literally bring back all those painful moments, it means you were quietly reliving all those painful moments. So, which means you're not living an authentic life. Who is punishing, who is suffering themselves? You are suffering yourself. You are causing yourself, inflicting yourself pain. This person is on the other side thinking, oh, you've forgiven me. Bella has forgiven me. Whereas Bella is still holding those things against, against that person. That's not the kind of life we really need to live. Because imagine, we are not perfect. We've all made mistakes right from a very young age. Right from a very young age, we've all made mistakes. We've all made mistakes. Imagine if all the people that we've offended, knowingly and unknowingly, along the way, they were literally or are still holding grudges against us. Imagine how your life would be. Imagine if those people never forgave you. Imagine if those people never said, it's okay, let's move on. how would your life be? Would it be a peaceful one? Would it be worth living? Or would it be one that you'll be walking like you're walking on eggshell because you've upset so many people and you don't know where your enemy who is going to quarrel is going to come from? So when somebody asks you for forgiveness because you want to live a happy and truthful and honest life, if you say, I forgive you, forgive them wholeheartedly. Don't say you forgive somebody when you know you haven't forgiven them. Because as human beings, we will always make mistakes. We will always stumble again. And if somebody stumbles, don't then take something that has gone past, years by or months by, something that you said, let bygone be bygone, and you bring it back to add it to the new wound. Because by so doing, even, you're not helping the person who offended you to grow. You keep reminding them of their pain, especially if somebody who did it unknowingly. Even if you did it knowingly, and this person to come out and say to you, I'm sorry, they must have been remorseful and they're ashamed of the things that they did to you, and they're asking for forgiveness, and you coming and holding that against them again is retarding their growth or their progress. So Papa Pikin says, why even accept an apology knowing you are not okay with it? Yeah, it's preferable not to talk than lie to a person you have forgiven him or her. Yes. Why? You cannot say, I forgive you. You cannot say, I forgive you. And the next minute, once a person makes a mistake, you start thinking, oh, by the way, I'm not surprised. You did this, you did this, that. Yes, don't forget. Sometimes people hurt us, we don't forget. It's not easy to forget when somebody really hurts us. Okay? But you don't have to use that all the time against the person. That's why sometimes if, like married couples, when you have problems, when you have issues, and you go for counseling and they say to you, you know, if you forgive your partner, make sure you don't keep reminding them of those things that they've done, because you're just, you know, halting your progress, the progress of your healing process. And you're halting the growth of the offender. They tell you, if you say you've forgiven them, make sure you mean it. Make sure you mean it, that you've actually forgiven them, because that's going to help you to also process your own healing and help them grow, to see things and do things differently. Whereas in our community, we hold it as ransom against people. We actually undermine when people have been there for us. You know, when I hear things like, oh, I did not send you to fight for me. I never asked you to fight for me. I never asked you to defend me. Oh my God. I feel so sorry. When I hear somebody say things like, I never asked you to fight for me. Yes, mind you, I've said this before, and I'll always say it. I'll always say it. I don't fight people's personal battles. That's one thing I will say. I will never go jump in to fight somebody's battle. I'll always address things that concerns our community as a whole. But that does not mean that if somebody went out to stand for me, to fight for me, I would come out and discredit that person's efforts. That is one of the worst things you can do. That's one of the worst things you can do. It's their choice. If somebody cares for you and loves you so much that they decided that, you know what they've done to Bella is very wrong. I need to say something directly with regards to what has happened to Bella. For goodness sake, show that person some love. Give that person some credit, because not everybody is going to go out of their way to do that. You don't allow somebody do that to you, defend you, stand there for you, and the moment you have a misunderstanding, you say to this person, I didn't send you out there to defend me in the first place. If that's the case, I would say to somebody, if somebody is defending you in our community, if somebody comes out on this community, be it your physical community or your online community, and is fighting for you, and you don't want that person to fight for you, my brother, my sister, light your camera or make a post or public communicate and say, you know what, so and so person, don't fight for me. Do not fight for me. I haven't asked anybody to fight for me. So stop fighting for me. Don't defend me. Allow people to destroy me or do whatever they want to do to me. Don't leave it whenever you've had your misunderstanding with the people that have been there for you. And this person is trying to say to you, I've been there for you, but you're disregarding what I've done for you. You say to them, I never sent you in the first place. That's the worst thing you can say to somebody. That's one of the highest height of, unappreciation. It's really bad. It's really, really, really bad. Honestly, it is bad. That's one of the worst things I've realized in our community. Disregarding people's assistance towards you. It's very, very bad. It's wrong. It's so wrong. If somebody's been there for you, and that's why, and I suppose it's because we forget so easily. I don't go Lily says. Let me read the comment section. Please like the video, guys. Like the video. 2,100 people watching and just 300 likes, please. So Papa can say, if it hurts you and apologize and you accept my apology, then in the long run, you my offense to you, I will tell you to your face that I don't care how you feel now because I already said to you, forgive me. So Papa can, sometimes you don't even need to say anything, as long as you know in your heart of hearts. Unmerited grace, my sweetest mama. Miss you, mama. Welcome. I see you. Please, as you join, like the video, guys. Like the video. Just 4 likes. Please, let's like. Let the like match our viewing numbers, please. I don't know what Lily says. 237 bloggers and mothers behind should learn how to implement these words. I have forgiven you and I apologize. Until they do that, your street might never change. Yeah. Most people can say, he who holds grudges against me is in trouble, especially if you don't tell me. Sister, brother, you go suffer for long, because even if I get idea, I'll act otherwise and even provoke yourself. Well, so Papa can know. No, so Papa can. That's why I'll say to anybody, if somebody offends me, I'll tell you. I'll address you. FBI clearance, darling big sis in the block. Welcome, Mrs. I see you. Please like the video as you come. As you come in, please like the video. Show you get some love. If somebody offends you, just tell the person that they've offended you. It's easy because you also free your heart, you free your conscience, you free your mind. You tell them that they've offended you and you explain to them how they've offended you because you're helping that person also to grow. Maybe that person did it without knowing and you don't want to lose a great friendship out of assumption. You assume that perhaps this person knows and it's just, ignoring your feelings or your hurt. Tell them. That's why communication is key. Tell them. And if somebody, I've said this so many times on my platform, if somebody says to you, Support Pikin, you upset me. What you did the other day, I wasn't happy. Support Pikin, even if you know what you said or did was right based on your values, it's good to listen to that person. Acknowledge their feelings. Say to them, listen, as much as I believe in this, I'm sorry if it hurt your feeling. Just acknowledging that person's feeling goes a long way. That person understands that you're listening to them. You hear them. Means you're listening and you actually hear them when they say they're hurt. And we also need to learn. We also need to try hard to stop a repetitive behavior. Stop this repetitive behavior where you upset somebody, you come back and you say, I'm sorry. You go back and you do the same thing and you come back and you say, you're sorry. Then how do you expect this person to keep forgiving you? And let me tell you, if you upset somebody, this is one thing people fail to understand. Oh my God. Be careful the people you forgive and bring closer to you. Yes. Be careful the people you forgive and you give chances to come to, because sometimes this, there are certain crimes or offenses that you can keep the people far, far, far away if you don't want to quarrel before your time. Judge people by their character. Oh, it's a good thing I remember this. Judge people based on their character. If somebody is showing you that they are yo-yo in their behavior, they are not loyal. The 1 minute they're here, the next minute they are there. They're treating this person A like this, and they treat B the same way. They come back and apologize to A, and then they leave A, insult A again, and go to B and insult B, and they're back and forth with the same behavior. Watch out when those people come to you, see, and they do the same thing, they behave the same way, double cross you, and apologize. Do not take them back close to you unless you want to quarrel before your time. Because a leopard will never change his spot. Please like the video. A leopard can never change his spot. Even if you put whitewash over it, it's going to always remain a leopard. The spot will always be underneath that whitewash paint. A leopard can never change his spot. Keep them far away, because those people will come back and bite you. Remember, most times in life, the person that will quarrel you is the one who knows you the most. Is the closest one to you. We've heard people share their stories here where they've had people, they've worked with people, they've employed people who literally were there as a mole to destroy them. Be very careful. We hear this every day for some reason, but for some reason, we ignore these signs or this advice or these warnings. For some reason, I always say to anybody, trust your gut instinct. Trust it. If something isn't right, it's not right. If something is smelling fishy, it's fishy. Do not doubt it. Do not doubt it. Always listen to that silent voice in you that tells you something is not sitting right. Judge people based on their character, and sometimes you can feel people's energy. And that's one thing I'll always say. If you have to condemn me on these streets or anywhere in my relationship, condemn me for me. Don't condemn me based on another person. Don't condemn me based on my association with Support Pekin or FBI clearance. Condemn me for Bella. Condemn me, condemn my actions. Do not condemn me based on the actions of others. And that's how I operate my life. That's how I live my life. And that's why I don't believe in all these things that, oh, somebody sent me to do this to this person. Somebody paid me to do this to this person. I don't believe that. I would never, trust me, I would not. As much as I would hold, for example, I will hold the person who sent you, ask you to go out and do, certain harm to certain people. I will equally condemn and castigate you more, the person who delivered that information, the person who caused the pain, the medium through which that pain was caused. I will hold you even more accountable, because you are an individual. You're an adult. You have the yam and the knife. You literally need to cut to the right direction. That's why Deli Singer made a show the other day, and she said something very important, which I agree 100%. I agree 100%, because that's what I've always been thinking as well. 100%. Please like the video, guys. So what Pekin said, Bella, that's just me. I don't die in silence. If it hurts me, I tell you, I don't have space to hold grudges, especially feeling bad. Exactly. And you're ignorant of it. No way. I will tell you and be free. Yes, you need to tell it. You need to say it and be free. You need to express your feelings and be free. I don't go Lily says, please, if you're watching me and this is your first time here, please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. And when you subscribe, please remember to turn on your notification bell, so whenever we are live or drop a video, you will not miss a thing. I don't go Lily says, please, Bella, tell my darling Bridget that, because I'm tired. I'm tired of telling her, stay away from those that continue to display confused and pretentious patterns. You can forgive, but don't accept them back. You have to watch people's patterns in life. Watch how people live their life. Like I said, we are not perfect. We all make our mistakes. There are people that you know that it's a genuine error. There are people that you know it's a genuine error. They're actually making a genuine mistake. Forgive them. But if this person is doing the same mistake over and over and over and over and over, stay away. Stay away. That's why, trust me, you don't wish ill for your enemy. But there are certain persons that when they get themselves into trouble and they're punished for it, I won't feel bad. You know why I won't feel bad? Especially when you're one of those such persons that people have advised you. You've come to your senses at one point and said, you know what, it's true, what I was doing was wrong. I'm sorry, I'm going to make a U-turn. And then before they know it, it only takes you 1 week and you're back to your old self. And the pattern just continues. It's like you're spinning in circle. Tata Manana, welcome, darling sis. I see you. Thank you so much for coming. It's like you're spinning in circle. That doesn't do it for me. Such persons, I keep them far away. I keep them far away. So Miss Anze had made a post on Facebook. Miss Anze, for those of you who don't know, he's on Facebook. It's a TikToker and a Facebook comedian. And he said, social media has made a lot of people, the monetization of pages or platforms on social media has made a lot of people forget their values. And Deli made a good point. Deli said, no, she does, yes, as much as there's money involved, people want to make content, they'll do any kind of crazy, stupid things to make content, even things that don't make any sense. But your values, your principles in life, you cannot, if you have great values and you know your worth, no amount of money should buy your conscience. No amount of money should be able to buy your conscience. Because remember, I said your conscience is your biggest person that you cannot fool. You cannot fool in this life. You know something is wrong. You know something is wrong. Jiken Dawn, my beautiful sis, welcome. You know something is wrong. Somebody says, you see this person, you see that lady Jiken Dawn? You know, she's my classmate. And she's always showing off, member sote. But you know what? Her family is they have a shrine. They invoke spirits and they quarrel people in the village. Cook up stories and come and give you $200 and said, go and mash fire behind Jiken Dawn. And you take your heavy self. You take your heavy self and you light your camera and you start matching fire behind Jiken Dawn. Jiken Dawn, your mother is like that, your father is like that, your sister is like that, your generation is all cursed, that. God forbid, Jiken Dawn, I'm just an example, God forbid, your home is blessed, your family is blessed. And you use all those rotten things against Jiken Dawn when you know fully well that those things are lies. Just because you want the money, you go out of your way to do those things. What quality of life are you living? You take the money, what next? After insulting Jiken Dawn, what next? So what begins say, Bella, please read my comment. So what begins says, I endeavor to apologize to anyone I hurt intentionally or unintentionally. I hate being the cause of someone's pain, but I will never apologize to a person if I am right. Never, unless to my body. So, Popikin, sis, let me tell you something in. For me, for some reason, I find it easy. I find it easier to apologize when I'm right. I find it easier to apologize to somebody when I'm right. It sounds funny, right? Because you think, oh, but I'll be holding my grass. So, no, I find it easy. Why? because I want to probably set this person from their pain. Like you said, you don't like to see people in pain. I want to forgive them so that they can sit back and reflect. And trust me, when you tell somebody, like I said, if you do something or say something and somebody takes it out of context, when you know fully well, speaking, that that's not what you meant, say to them that's what you believe, but you are, and acknowledge that to them it didn't sit right, and you're sorry for that. It doesn't make you any less of support picking. It doesn't take away your dignity or your pride. It doesn't take away who you are as a person. It doesn't. It doesn't. But then the problem is, if that person keeps repeating that same behavior, know that that person has maybe a bone to pick with you, but they don't just know how to do it. That's when I avoid such person. If I realize that every time somebody is picking on me on something that I've done that I know it's not, it shouldn't be offensive to them, but they're literally wanting me to justify myself all the time, you don't need to be around that person. You don't need to keep that company. You want to live a quality life, a happy life. You don't need to live a life that you feel like you're walking on eggshell. No, that's not the kind of life you want to live, my dear sister. No. Zara says, hey, just jumping onto the people's lives and spreading love. I hope you have an amazing. Oh, thank you, Zara. Thank you so much. How sweet. That's so sweet of you. Yes, I'm having an amazing day, darling. And I hope you are too. That's so kind of you. That's what we need in the world, spreading love. Thank you so much, Zara. Thanks, darling. If this is your first time here, Zara, please do me a favor, subscribe, like, and share if possible. Here we spread love and love only. Jinken Don said the disappointment I felt on Sunday was hard for me, and I had to unfollow some people from Facebook for my peace. I trust my sister Jinken Don. I trust Jinken Don. This is one person. That's why I said peace of mind. What are you living for? What are you fighting for, and what are you living for? Thank you so much, Zara. Much appreciated, darling. Thank you so much. What are you living for, and what are you fighting for? And Jinken Don is an example of that person. This is one person that understands the importance of her peace of mind or her sanity. This is one person I've known ever since I met on social media, somebody who only cares about spreading love. And one person who I know for sure, if somewhere is getting very toxic, she'll run away. She'll move away without causing any chaos. She'll walk away. She'll walk away. And I remember Jinken Don sis. I feel so bad up to this, sis. I remember Jinken Don actually seeing me on a platform. You know me, I'm one of those people as well. I always go, I said, I don't judge people based on their association with others. No. I don't judge people based on their association with other people. I judge people for their individual character. I judge people how they welcome me or open their arms or reject me. That's how I judge people. And so I go on platforms, unless I feel unwelcome, I don't, I stay there and I support as much as I can support. So I remember once I was on the platform and my darling sister Jinken Don saw me on this platform, and she came and joined me and she said, I've seen my sister Bella here, so I feel safe. And for some reason she was disappointed with what the person was. Needless to say, I'm not on that platform anymore. And I felt so bad. I really felt so bad. I'm just saying, she's one of those people, she loves spreading love and love, peace, understanding amongst people. So I'm not surprised that she's walking away from channels that will cause her, any instability in her peace of mind. I am just holding myself because I know God will judge all of us. God will judge all of us, Tata Monono says. God will judge each and every single person. That's what I don't understand. I don't understand. Yes. Because if you're not there, let me tell you guys something. Hi. This life is funny because I'm one of those people. I give people chances a lot. I always love to give people chances. I give people so many chances, I think. But trust me, when I reach my threshold or the end of my tether, I quietly withdraw myself. Because the things I have seen growing up in my physical community, my physical community, the things I see in our online community, I never seen that in my life. Never seen in my life. That you can see a fellow human being light up their camera and blatantly lie on another human being that you know is a lie. But they say it with so much conviction and convincing. And you ask yourself, wow. Now you say this because you want people to hate on this individual. And when you succeed and you see people insult this individual, and I'm talking to all of us, and when you succeed and you see others hating on one person because of a lie that you told, you cooked up, how do you sleep at night? How? A lot of us have sold our consciences to the devil. Knowingly or unknowingly. Yes. A lot of us, we've sold our consciences to the devil, knowingly and unknowingly. And like Tata Monono said, there is a God. The universe will judge us. The Almighty God will judge us. But I pray and I hope that we don't leave it too late to change our ways. I pray and I hope we don't leave it too late to change our ways. Because quick fix is never the best way or best route to take. Disingenuous praises. You just want people to praise you. You want to be popular, notorious. No, the right word, notorious. You want to be notorious at the expense of your life and the life of your generations to come. Trust me. Careful how we live our lives on social media. Careful how you make your earns meet on social media. The monies you're making on social media, be careful. If you're making monies off the sweat and tears of individual or innocent people on social media, trust me, you will pay back 1,000-fold. We have a caller. Hello? No, sis, go on, please.
Okay. Greetings to everyone in the house.
Greetings, darling.
Bella, what annoys me most on this street is the fact that the rubbish going on is not being done by teenagers, but full-grown adults, women who have had sex, have given birth, have breastfed, and they have children. Children and grandchildren. It affects me.
Children and grandchildren.
Oh, God. So, I don't know if they don't listen. I don't even know if they do it for fun or what. Because it's not funny. It's not funny. It's just so stupid. They come on the camera and express their stupidity to the world. Unfortunately, they have very bad friends. The people around them are not, they cannot even call them friends.
Yeah.
Those are the people around them should be called acquaintances.
Enablers. No, enablers.
Enemies.
Enablers.
Because, enemies. Because if you have a friend, a real friend, will tell you that this thing you are doing is wrong.
Have you seen the way Peace Person? Peace Person will tell me off. I don't go really will whoop my butt.
It's really a pity, eh? If someone sees you doing something wrong and you keep repeating that same action and they sit quiet and they claim to be friends with you, my sister, my brother, they are fooling you. They are laughing at you behind. You guys will sit together, have fun, talk on phone. Then once you drop that or you guys separate, they'll laugh at you that look at this stupid one.
Mm-hmm.
That is just the simple truth. No matter what.
Yeah.
That is just the simple truth. I don't find pleasure in hurting people.
No.
I try to live a good life.
Yeah.
Nobody is perfect.
Yeah.
There are times when you step on someone's toe unknowingly.
Yeah.
That's why if I hurt you,
yeah,
intentionally or intentionally,
yeah,
I endeavor to apologize.
Yes, sis.
And that's why I always tell people, if I hurt you unintentionally, please let me know.
Yeah.
Don't hold grudges against me. Don't say, someone can do this. Tell me. And I will apologize. Even if I don't remember what I did, I will just apologize. Because we cannot know every wrong we do. But the thing is, Ella, like the comment I wrote earlier, I always apologized to people, no matter what.
Yeah.
Then there came a time when I noticed that people just felt entitled, like you have issues with your friends, and they will want you to apologize. Because to me, apology is nothing. Or just to bring back peace among us.
Yeah.
I used to apologize even when my friends or acquaintances used to be wrong, just to calm down the environment. But I got to realize that it was like they were using me. So I stopped.
Yeah.
Because I hate being used.
Yeah.
And that is why, as a person, I will never apologize to anybody who wrongs me. Gone are those days, aside from my family. I will not. Because the people you even bring around yourself as friends or are the men, they'll be the first people to leave you tomorrow.
Yeah.
So if you hurt me and you think that's the best way to do, that's the best thing to do, go your way, I'll go my way. I don't fight. No, that time will not pass. How many years ago? And I tried so much not to regret. I took the decision when I was still very young, like class 7.
Wow.
Bella, there's thing in my life that I forget. That's why I try so much. Whatever I do, I make sure it is done like wholeheartedly.
Yeah.
So that tomorrow, no matter the consequences, I live with it.
Yeah.
I live with the consequences, but I don't regret it all.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just say anyway, it happened. Because the worst thing a person can do to themselves is to regret.
Yeah, live your life in regret.
Feel bad all your life. You will never get over it.
Chai.
So just accept it has happened and move on.
God.
So I don't understand with this shit. That's why I don't go on certain channels. Before I used to be like you now, Bella. We used to go on that shows. I used to be like you.
Yeah.
But there came a time when I noticed that there is no need. You go on that show and people are quarreling. You are like, oh, this person and a person. Even though it's like tomorrow I go laugh when I want to make up. But you get to realize that they're not changing. It keeps intensifying. What am I doing there?
Yeah.
I'd rather stay away for my own peace of mind.
Yeah.
When I notice that a place is becoming too toxic for my liking, I keep away. I must not watch.
Yeah.
I must not watch. I keep away. If I must watch something, I have my phone. Okay, I'll go on this Nigerian comedies.
Yeah.
You watch those things, you laugh and laugh and laugh. Or you watch like the real life things that they try to do.
So what begin?
Keep away for your own good to my
so what begin, sis? Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. I'm just pondering. Mm-hmm. As you're talking to me, my brain is spinning. I'm saying to myself, you know how I say we the world. Now we have a global community. People even see us we reach out to people. Literally, we don't have boundaries any longer on our online community. I ask myself these questions as adults, grown-up women that we are. Some of us having gray hair, on our hair, on our natal areas. Is it normal? Are we going to be comfortable if, for example, I had a problem with Miss Kim and I met Miss Kim at Malingo Junction? Will I start shouting the words that I'm shouting in front of my camera at Miss? So why do we think we should do this online where we have a bigger audience?
The simple truth is that having an issue with someone, right, and you get to encounter that person.
Hey.
Once you see that person, there are two things. It's either you shy away or you laugh at yourself. That is the simple truth. Because when you look at that person, then you realize the kind of words you use on media, you will laugh. You become so funny. Or you just shy away. Hey, let this person not see me. Those are the two options that you have. So what's the need? What's the need coming on media and saying rubbish to the world? For people to look at you. Then the worst of it is that some of them are not even like that too. They're just doing it because they want people to think they are tough.
No.
Or they want people
so what begin? They are like that. Sis, no. They are like that. They are like that. Don't say that. They are like that. So what begin? Stop. Should I tell you how many times, sis, if I was going to be responding to things on this media, do you know, you can attest, do you know how many times I would have addressed things on this media? Do you
That's why
know?
I respect you a lot now, Bella.
Yes.
That's why I respect you.
Yes.
Because you've always been this way.
If I was going to talk,
You've earned your respect on this media. You've really earned your respect. And I really appreciate you for that. I admire you for that. Let me say this.
thanks,
And we
sis.
need to change it. We need to change. Anybody who thinks they are doing something wrong to hurt people should just look at their lives. Because you're not only doing it to yourself. Imagine tomorrow, your daughter or your son falls in love with somebody you'll be insulting.
Hi.
We don't know where we'll meet. This world is too small. You don't know where you meet somebody. Or maybe you go to an office for an interview. And maybe that person knew you yet on media or knew your mother. And they're like, no, I cannot do it. We don't know where we'll meet. You don't know if you have an the road and the person passing by who starts to help you is the person you've insulted. Or someone who knows. Let's just try to live our best life. Let's be good. Let's just live normal. Don't impress anybody. Just be normal and do things the right way. I believe we all know right from wrong. Thank you, Bella.
Thank you so much, sis. Thank you. I appreciate your call so much.
Welcome.
Because trust me, there's no way somebody's going to say to me, see, character, it's there. It's inborn in us. Every human being has a good side and a bad side. Okay. Now, depending on we have another caller. Hi, my beautiful sis. Okay. Yes, sis. Yeah, you're live now.
Yeah, greetings to everybody in the house. So good morning. Bella, the truth is that character is like pregnancy.
Yes.
No matter how you hide it, it will come out one day. People are just fighting for fame. Trust me. Some people want other people to close their channel so they can be heard. It doesn't work like that. This social media is a very big space. Everybody has a space. And everybody has their own follower. The truth is that we all can see, we all can reason, we can figure things out. We already know what is going on social media. And for people to come online to insult Bella, I'm so ashamed of them. I am so ashamed because you are one person that you have tried all your possible best to do your best then. Because if you had that character in you, by now it would have come out.
What?
Because you don't have it. That is why you cannot have that. So keep doing what you are doing. No matter what you do, people will insult you for no good reason. People will for no good reason. That is what we see in social media today. But we all know the good, the bad, and the ugly. We can see everything. People come and lie on you for nothing. People know the truth. They want to hide the truth. But one thing for sure, Mama Atalako, I appreciate you a lot. Right now, I have a plus sign on my book because I saw your write-up. I don't want to judge it, but at least you wrote something that pleases me, you know.
Yeah, that was a very mature write-up. Yeah, that's so nice of her.
Yes. I don't want to judge it.
Yeah, no, there's no judgment on that post, sis. Yeah, it was a beautiful post to read. It was.
Yes. I appreciate you a lot, Matalako. That makes me love you more and more. That shows the other part of you.
Yeah.
That shows that if you have your own anger in you, you have that soft spot in you.
Yeah.
To come and say you're sorry.
Yeah.
I appreciate you a lot. Nobody should derail you. Do what you want to do.
Yes.
Be who you want to be.
Yes.
And let the other people do what they want to do. Nobody should push you to do the bad. Do the bad for your own self.
Yes.
So you can take a complete with your action.
Thank you, sis. Thank you, beautiful sis. Thank you for that. Can I just interrupt you? Sorry, sis. Thank you for that statement because that's why I said, judge me for me. Judge me based on my interaction with you. Please don't judge somebody based on the interaction with somebody. Because that's the problem we make a lot on this street. And we lose great relationship. Someone like me that I love everybody. I'm struggling. I share my love everywhere possible. I feel welcome. So if you come now and judge me because I'm now friends with my beautiful sister who is calling now, it's not fair on me. Isn't fair?
It's not. And some people are coming through some people for fame, popularity. But that's not how you make a name. That's not how you make a name. You don't make a name by dragging people. You don't make a name by insulting people or by telling lies. You make a name by your works.
Yeah.
People see your works.
Thank you.
People see your words. People see what you do. Look, good, when you do good, it will not hide.
Yeah.
It will not hide.
No.
It will not. And when you do bad, people will come on now.
Ah?
Oh no, nobody's a kid in this social media.
Yeah.
Nobody is a kid in social media. So Bella, just keep doing what you are doing. No matter what you do, people will insult you, people will drag you, people want to put you to saga bed. Bella, you are not in saga.
No, I can't be. I can't be. My God, my other sisters at the back, they've said to me, if they catch me, there are people who say to me, Bella, if you get involved in this mess in this community, we are out. I block my account and I'm out. I cannot. I have many people look up to me. I also have myself to myself reputation to protect. I cannot, sis. It's hard. I must tell you, I'm going to be honest. It's hard, but you have to stick to your principle.
You're not the person to be dragged. Yes.
Oh.
You're not the drag. You're not the person to be dragged. Okay, then I'm watching them behind.
Thank you so much, sis. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, no, I can't. That's why I will never put somebody's action on another person. I don't do Scotch air policy. I need to read some of the comments before we continue. We've had peace person, my mama for life. Welcome, my mama for life. I see you. I see you. I see you. I need to read some comments. Oh God, I hope. Let me see this. I need to read some comments. Oh, comments have gone up so far. Comments have gone so far. Let me see. I'm just trying to read some comments. Please, Bella. Oh no, I've read that one already. Oh, Jinka does say thank you so much, my beautiful sister Bella, for this wonderful show. I have been watching and my hands are so full. We have another caller. Hi, sis.
Hello,
hi, darling sis. Welcome. I'm good, thanks. I hope your family are doing good.
I'm doing fabulous. I was at the back, you know.
That's right.
A lot of stuff going on. You know, when you are up today, you want to do everything and all that stuff.
I know. Right.
Okay.
Yeah,
but I'm so thankful you make this show. Yeah. To be honest, you know, that's something I don't even know how did I just stumble on that thing on Facebook. I don't know. Because I'll be watching this video on YouTube. And then something like, okay, I was just glancing over, I was like, I saw that lady put a comment out. You know, for a minute, I had some chills at the back of my neck, like, I just had goosebumps all over me. I don't know, like, do you know how to hold people on high esteem, and then disappoint you? Because that's how I thought this lady, you know, she's raised right. You know, no matter what has going on, you see, she always says she will not come to insult adults or people she will, you know, that have been there for her, she will avoid them. I expected that from her. But for her, my disappointment started when she posted the post of that lady that was, you know, she said she was addressing Delhi and her, the way, because I went on the show, I was like, okay, when she shared it, I said, let me see what she's saying today. The first show she did was perfect. Remember, I even made a comment.
Yeah. Yes.
When I started watching that show, I like this lady I was thinking my YouTube, like it just fell flat.
Yeah.
I was even disappointed. And I was like, why would we still put this post on? Because sometimes in life, right? Because I know my friends will tell me, my dear sister, when you put a post, I go to read. When you post something, I go to watch. I never knew that, but she told me that. A lot of people tell me that because I don't put nonsense.
I'm going to put a lot of you in trouble, oh. I'm going to put a lot of you in trouble because you trust me so much. I'm going to post something.
Yeah, I stopped following you. Remember, I said, I won't touch you, but I won't do anything. I told you that last time. When you were saying about that, I was laughing. I said, my dear, keep on, but I would not go anymore. Keep on, bye.
my darling sis. She always follow me everywhere I go, but she said, no, I'm not doing it.
A human being power to have that much control my mental state.
Yeah.
With all the things that are going on, oh hell no, I refuse.
Yeah.
That's how I have my peace. So they say that she put a post, I don't know. I can't see because I unfollow. That's all I just follow.
Oh yeah.
When I spoke on Marcy's video, girl, she went like she did fabulous. I wish a lot of people could come out and say, you made a mistake here, like you fold my hands.
Yeah.
And she did. Sometimes we should be honest, because she said, if you start giving audience to this person, you're giving that person power that you will not be able to take that power.
Oh, I watched that show. I said, wow.
That's the truth.
Yeah.
If you are that person that people look up to in the community, there are certain things, even if you want to watch in the back, don't get your presence there. Don't get your presence there, because
Peace person.
I will not lie to you. A lot of women, I'm telling you, I was about to
Do you get that? Sis, listen to what Peace person says. She's supporting your statement. She said, I'm not following Bella. Oh, her heart is too soft and she go carry me go Belgium. I have suffered.
Rise above the horizon. And guess what? The fair flat. The fair flat. Because this lady had an opportunity to break. The way after that her session, she had an opportunity to revamp herself.
Yeah.
I wish she had good people around.
Oh, I know.
I wish she had PAs that would say, my dear, you know that's my kind of sister.
Yeah.
Stay on this.
Yeah.
You know, change everything.
Yes.
All that negative part. But when she came on so hard on Benny on that personal level, and yeah, she lost it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to tell you, she did. And a lot of people are saying, even if when Benny had her own things to say she would train shit, but guess what? I still appreciate her for always carrying herself with that. She had that decor on her that she will not go to the butt.
Yeah.
And I expected that from her. She will not go to the butt.
Yeah.
Don't follow this. Like, you know, there are some people that have this bad aura. I think we talk about it. When they enter a room, it's dark. But there are some people when they enter, it's shine. You know, I had a vacation. Remember I told you I had my little vacation?
Yes.
When I came back, everybody was happy. Some people bringing me chair. They said they see you like this chair. And they're like, oh, welcome back.
Yeah.
And everybody was just standing up.
Yes.
Oh, they said, oh, we miss you.
Yes. People do take notice.
They said, no, you cannot understand because your presence makes a difference.
Yes.
Like, they really made me tear up.
No. It's the truth. It's the truth.
Oh my God, we miss you.
It's the truth,
Because
sis.
your presence
It's the truth.
brings light.
Yeah.
There's some people, my God, their presence brings darkness.
Yes.
We should work on ourselves.
I've said it.
It's disappointing because people you think in our community have that expertise, they should guide you, but they're not. They're delaying you, they're putting you in a grave.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's very, very sad. But thank you for talking about this. And I applaud everybody to go watch Master Show. And I wish a lot of people will be making shows like that. Don't bring that toxicity. You can address somebody, give their good side, and don't go in that personal, don't go with hate. Don't do it with hate.
Yeah.
So kind of like let the BBTV do that, people manipulate things like I don't know. Yes, she has her own thing. She will sometimes say mistreat stuff. She will stop. But that will not make me go below the belt.
Yeah.
Like
But that's why I asked the question, sis.
See, on Sunday, I cried though. I cried. To be honest, I cried.
I used to cry before. I used to cry before. I don't cry again on the street.
Stop it though. Stop these people. Stay away. Don't stay in your right again. Stay away.
Oh God, help us.
I'm grateful you can do. Thank you, my dear sister.
Thank you, sis. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you. And you see, the girl with the vibes, my beautiful sis, my mama. I see you. I saw you came in, darling. When the color was on. Thank you so much for joining. Please like the video, guys. Please do me a favor, like a video if you haven't done so already. Like my darling sis has said. My darling sis said. Be a person that when you are present somewhere, everybody is like joyous. Trust me. It feels so good. It feels refreshing. It feels refreshing because there are people like that. There are some people when I see them, it literally lights up my day. When I go on a show and there are certain people, when I see them, in fact, my day just gets better. But there are some people, when you see them, God help us, have mercy. When you see them, it's like somebody has thrown haricot sauvage. I don't know how they call that in English. Haricot sauvage. Growing up, we call it haricot sauvage, splashing beans. It's like somebody has poured haricot sauvage or blown haricot sauvage on you. Your life is miserable. Literally, you're praying that when you open your phone, you should not even accidentally stumble on them or see them or their comments or their faces. There are people like that. And sometimes I used to sit and think to myself, I said, I pray I don't want to be like that, because if I have such feeling towards a certain person, like I don't want them to affect my mental state of mind, I hope I'm not doing the same to people. I hope I'm not, giving out that energy where people see you and they don't want to see you. I remember I have elder sisters, and this person, G Kendo, is one of the persons that keep me on my straight and narrow. They remind me why you're here, your focus, your purpose, your objectives, your motive for being on this network. My baby sister, Yvette Mokom, this is another person. She's my younger sister, but I listen to her. That's one thing we fail to understand. You guys see, Yvette Mokom is my younger sister, as in my small follow back. But I listen to this girl because she knows me. And when she sees things that I may not see from their own perspective, she'll tell me, and I have to listen. She'll tell me, and I have to listen. Asking for a friend, my beautiful Auntie Dearest, welcome, I see you. I have big sisters. I have Adongo Lily. I have FBI Clemens, Support Pekin. There are so plenty. There are many of them. So many of them. That's why I say to people, we come on this social media, make friends, make connections, people that will guide you and tell you, put you on the straight and narrow. They'll give you the bitter truth. They'll give you tough love. They'll give you tough love. Sometimes I'm on a show and I'll just get a comment and say, Madam, hold your brakes where you are. Next, move to the next subject. If you don't have the next subject, close the camera. You have to listen, because sometimes we light our camera and we get carried away by so much emotion, and they're applauding you. You're matching fire. You're thinking you're matching fire on someone else's head, but you're literally matching fire on your own head and burying yourself 6 feet down. I remember my big sis, one of my big sis watching me here. She said to me, Bella, we are all fake profiles. All you see on your profile. Yes, I know some of my followers. I know them. That's why I say sometimes on Facebook, I'm afraid to do Facebook shows, because when they come on with their real self on Facebook, I'm almost tempted to call them by their fake names. when some of my viewers on YouTube come on Facebook with their real names, and I'm on a live show, I'm always tempted to call them by their fake profile names on YouTube, and that's dangerous. I really find it very scary when I'm doing a show on Facebook and they come. So she said to me, you have so many people you don't even know as fake profile. Those people, the only thing that connects you and them is their profile. This person, Mama, is true, isn't it? It's true. You are one of the people that come, I you know how I got to know your profile on Facebook, so so what was I saying? Yes. So she said to me, the only thing that connects you and those people is their profile. You don't know them. You don't. I'll never go on your Facebook show. Like Ken Don almost typed her real name here on my YouTube show. She almost typed, she was screaming, say, Bella, you almost screaming. Yes. But this, my grandson said to me, Bella, you have to be very careful, because I can change my fake name. I can literally change my fake name. You will never know who I am from. So be careful who you listen to and how people cheer you on to do things or say things on media. She said, you don't know me. I owe you no loyalty. You don't know those people. And I was like, wow. That moment was an eye opener for me. What did my baby sister Ibrahim come say? I love you because you are the same grand Bella yesterday, today, and forever. You have been consistent from the one. Yeah. Thank you, baby sis. Yes. You have to be. You have to be. We all have our bad side. But sometimes you have to allow the goodness in you suppress that evil side. I cannot sleep at night when I know that I have offended Auntie Rosemary. I cannot. I can't. But you can see in our community, there are people you can tell they already planned their insult the day before they come to deliver the insult. Chai! Jesus! Because you see people do their thumbnails and they already have the insults put a day or two before the show. So they already, it's pre-planned insult. Oh, God of heaven. So you live your life. That's why I say, what do you live for? You live your life every single day, drafting on how to inflict pain on people. Yes, that's what it's telling me. If your poster has insult days before your show, it means you are living an unhappy and miserable life. Because if I am ever on my live show and I should have a slip up and I say something derogatory or something rude or insultive, it's by accident. It's by accident. And I will take it back immediately. And I'll apologize for it. And if I do it and I close my camera and somebody tells me that I've done it, I will apologize immediately in my next show or I do a write-up. But people do, they say premeditated quarrying. You premeditate to quarrel somebody. In our community, people premeditate to destroy, humiliate. You know what? Trust me. If that's the life you want others to live, that's the same life you're inviting on yourself. Yes. You cannot plant plantain and harvest coconut. You cannot plant plantains and harvest coconut, even though those trees are almost looking similar. If you plant plantains, you will have plantains. If you plant coconut, you harvest coconuts. Auntie Rosemary said, why is my message not coming through? Auntie, which message? Auntie said, Auntie said, hello. Auntie, put your message again. I have not been getting your notification. I don't understand, Auntie. Auntie, you may have to unsubscribe and subscribe again and then select all notification. Sometimes it does the trick. Yes. Who wants to live? You want to live a happy life? You want to live all your life and a month. Your whole life is filled with negativity. You light your camera and you rain insult on a fellow human being. You rain all types of lies on a fellow human being. Auntie, I know. I know. Auntie says, Bella, as much as I love your view, I prefer to see you. Yes, I know, Auntie. Auntie has told me that, Bella, I always love to see you do a show with your face on. I know, Auntie. I know. It's just because, sometimes, Auntie, this show, I was just sitting here. I was seated here. And, when the spirit leads and you feel like you have to go and get dressed and get ready and prepare everything and do the show. And I just thought, I'll light my camera and just say it as my spirit leads. Don't worry, Auntie. And next show you see my face. You see your beautiful baby sis. Maybe I'll be having my gele again. Yes, Auntie. I will. Yes. You spend your whole week insulting, inflicting pain, and people are cheering you, cheering. This is a problem. Let me tell you, and those people cheering, oh God, you'll be judged equally. I hear you, Auntie. I hear you, Auntie. That's my auntie. She'll tell me, you see, these are the kind of people I love. These are the people that I surround myself with, and I'm proud because they will tell you, they will give you your constructive feedback, how to grow. If there's someone else, they will not tell you, they'll be quiet. They'll be quiet. They won't say anything. But this is not the first time Auntie has actually told me, and she actually suggested that sometimes I can be doing the blind shows, but having like a background drop, which is like my picture on it or something like that, which makes it more different. Thank you, Auntie. So yeah, and those people who are cheering, you're cheering the viewers. You are also part of the problem. You are part of the problem. Look at us here now. Look at us here. Everybody on this show, we've had 60, 90 at some point. Not a single insult. Not a single insult on the comment section. Are we not still getting the message? Are we not still having a great show? Must we insult? When you see people go to that level, excuse me, you're not happy with yourself. You're not happy with yourself. You know why? Because when you're a happy person, you don't inflict pain on others. You don't, because it takes so much. It takes so much energy. It drains you. Thank you so much, my baby sis Yvette Moko. Please, let's take the channel to 3K subscribers. It drains your energy. It makes you look old. It literally traumatizes you mentally to start thinking on how you're going to hurt somebody. But when all you have is your peace of mind, love for humanity, understanding every individual, knowing that as human beings, as we have relationships, social interaction, there will be fallouts. But when you have these fallouts, what do? That's why you have things we call conflict resolution. Conflict resolution, meaning there are bound to be problems. And when those problems arise, you have to sit on the drawing table and seek solutions for those problems. Running away from those problems or escalating those problems even more by insulting, by lying, by slandering, by defaming the other person, or making it even bigger, doesn't help the situation. It doesn't help the situation. It doesn't make you mature. It's disgraceful on your path. Yes. It's disgraceful on your path. And if you love somebody, if you love me, I've said it on my community section before, if you love Bella, and I'm here in this community and I'm doing my show and we are here sharing knowledge, and if you see Bella going astray, if you claim to be a loyal supporter of Bella and you want the best for Bella, the best you can do is tell Bella, Bella, you're wrong. Don't support Bella's ills. Don't. Because you're not helping me. You don't love me. I cannot be doing a show, and because I'm an adult, I know what's wrong and what's bad, what's good and what's bad. And I'm doing something wrong. And, you know, and I watch my comment section. I'm going to do a social experiment one day on this show. I'll take you guys unaware. Yes, I know fully well that what I'm saying is a lie. And what I'm doing is wrong. I'm insulting your mommy, your papa, your God. Saying all sorts of things. My commenters are there saying, yes, Bella, mash fire, mash fire. Who is she, first of all? Who is she? God, I don't want my brain to even process some of the things that some of us say on media. And I have no one under my comment section saying to me, Bella, stop, enough. Bella, stop, enough. Then I will know that all of you, we are fooling each other. Yes. I will know you hate me, or we are there fooling one another. Because if you love me, anybody who has claimed to love Bella, you say to me, Bella, what's going on with you? Stop it. Yes. I don't want to say that would never happen. I will pay someone to hack accounts. Auntie Rosemary says, I have said and will repeat, if you love someone, you would advise them right, no matter how their reaction towards your point. Please advise your loved ones to act right. If you love a YouTuber, tell them the truth. A peace person say, I support picking. That's the truth. If we love someone, we will advise them. And someone who knows you love them won't take things to heart. Thank you. You know, there are times that I'm on a comment section with my sister for life, my own dearest sister for life, peace person. Our opinions are so different. She can tell you, she'll testify, she'll tell you. She sees things differently from the way I see things. But that does not mean that I'm going to be answering peace person or pointing my point across so disrespectfully or dismissive of peace person's opinion. No, that's my sister. She's an individual person. Even if we're identical twins, we are not bound to think the same. And you have to respect that person's opinion. But don't lie, insult people. And to Rosemary said they will be doing shows insulting mothers, and you see real profiles coming under and watching along without making any correction. Yes. That's why I say when I go on the shows and I keep saying, please stop, please stop, please stop, and nobody's listening to me, I'm out. I am out because I don't want to be a town crier. I don't want to sound like a town or broken record. Yes. I don't want to sound like a broken record. Yes. True, peace person, Mama. Many times we see things differently. But that's okay. I must not see the same way, the way you see things, I mustn't. But put your point, put your argument across maturely, respectfully. We can agree to disagree. And sometimes it takes the other person to see it from another angle and go, oh, actually, you know what? I didn't actually think of it this way. And that's how we learn. That's how we grow. That's the kind of life we want to live. Bella, so you know peace person. I beg, I want make we review peace person for outside too. So I don't know me peace person. So I don't know who peace person is. Okay. But I know that peace person is a family member. I don't know who the person is. So I begin, don't move me news. I don't go Lily. This is one support picking for me. Support picking, don't move me news. And Rosemary says they will be insulting and disrespecting mothers, and you see real profiles, women just watching and not making any correction. Yeah, they're complicit. Yes, they are. That's what I said. They are guilty as charged. They are as guilty as the people who light in the cameras. Yes, they are. Please like the video, guys, and subscribe if you're watching me and you haven't done so, please. And I must say, actually, I'm very happy when I look at my statistics. We have more men. So some of these fake profiles are men. We have a lot of male followers now because 34% of the subscribers are male subscribers. So thank you guys so much. Thank you. This person's again. Even my own mama don't know me. That's how you know I'm a ghost on this street. Mama tell to pop, you know. I don't know peace person. That's a pop again. So we really have to be careful, because if you are living a happy life, why think of inflicting pain on another? If you want to live a fulfilled life, why? Some of us, we are living a life of fear because of the pain we've caused people. Because trust me, people have their relatives. You come and stand in front of your camera and you insult people, you lie against them. And when you go out, because in front of your camera, you think it's just you and your camera and your four walls or wherever you are. And when you close this camera, there's a real life after that. You have to interact with the people in physical community, because, you know, for example, I can stand in there and insult Support Picking blue, black. Support Picking, what can you do to me? You cannot send your hand through this camera and slap me. No, you can't. But then when I close my camera, I have to travel. Somebody's invited me to the United States. I start thinking of all the people I've insulted in US of A. I'm almost having a heart attack. Elana, welcome, darling. I see you. Hi. Thanks for coming. I start having a panic attack because I have to go to the US of A to visit. and the support picking. There are other profiles there in the United States that I don't even know them. And wherever I'm going to this occasion, these people could be there. They could be there. And you don't know what they're capable of doing. Why would I want to live my life in that manner? No, I don't. I want my freedom. I also wonder when I'm out of this world, when I'm gone, when I'm 6 feet. When I'm 6 feet, my generation will not live to pay the price or sin of their mother or their grandmother. No. Somebody will not see my child and say, do you remember that Bella who had on TV? That's the daughter. You know what people, you know how us Cameroonians with your mouth, you don't necessarily point with the fingers, you know, to show people who they are. You just show with their mouth, you know, like you know, that one, pointing your mouth like a pig feeding on feces. They point your daughter or your granddaughter or your grandson, your son, like that, in that manner. I don't want that. I think about the future. I don't only think about now. Some people, they light the camera and they insult. And every week they're looking, how much did I make? How much did I make? How much did you make from causing pain? How much did you make from making somebody cry? How much did you make from lying on someone, defaming somebody? How much did you make? And when you eat that money, or when you invest that money, what are you thinking? Do you think that's going to fruit? You see it, feel like it's yielding fruit. It will not be long-lasting fruit, my dear. It will not be long-lasting fruit, because fungi will eat up that tree and the fruits will not bear in the long run. They will not. The tree will not bear fruits. So we have to be very careful. Bella, even some of their loved ones are scared if they correct their favorite bloggers. They may gather angry and reveal them. Wow. Where is the loyalty? Where is the loyalty? Where is the respect? Where is the loyalty? Where is the respect? Yeah, it's very sad. It's really, really sad. So we're just looking at all these things, you know, looking at all these things. Mr. Ibu passing away. Wendy Williams and her situation, the type of life she's living now, but that's somebody who had everything going for her. You think about the CEO of the bank in Nigeria who lost his life in a plane crash with the wife and his son, his heir. You think about the inventor or creator of the Titan submersible, all these wealthy people who had it all, but they are not with us today. They didn't expect to go so early or lose everything within the twinkle of an eye, you know, and all they have left is their legacy. All they have left is their legacy. And this legacy was through the people that they touched. It's through the lives of the people that they impacted positively. Okay? All they have left is their legacy. Maybe the CEO of the bank, maybe supported local farmers, invested locally to boost the local economy. Okay? Mr. Ibu, he made us laugh. He's going to continue to make a lot of families laugh because the movies will live on forever. Wendy Williams cheered us, brightened our television screens with her glorious presence during her heydays. These are people who've touched people's life positively. That's all you have. So all the fighting we are fighting in our community, trying to make microwave money, as my auntie asking for a friend would put it, where is that going to land us? When you stand every day in front of your camera and you're insulting people, bringing people down, saying either you want to cause people to have depression. You want to, destabilize the mental state of someone's mind. Think about your tomorrow. When you leave this earth or when you shut your camera, what impression do people have about you? Please be honest with your consciences. Let's be honest with our consciences. And that's why I say sometimes to people, not all statements or accusations are worth responding to. Not all statements or accusations are worth responding to. Mankon Pikin, welcome, darling mama. If you know yourself, trust me, I use myself as an example. There are many times on this street, fake profiles have insulted me of being a scammer, of being a thief, of being a crook, of many things. We have a caller. Hi, my darling sis.
Hello, Mrs. Bear.
Hi, Miss Kim. How are you, darling?
Good. And you?
I'm good, thank you. Welcome to the show.
Greetings to everyone.
Greetings,
I saw
darling.
people's comments and I'm just laughing throughout. I don't go Lily. Mrs. Bear can take anybody to shrine. And they'll be making grimba. They say this is grimba. Mrs. Rose, they'll make grimba. Mrs. Rose said, it's not it. That is just holy water. And Mrs. Bear will accept. I said, no, I believed her. She cannot lie. She's mature enough. No, she can't. I remember.
Oh, Miss Kim.
I was with you that time.
I know.
And when this came, when the last revelation, I felt so bad. I said, this Mrs. Bell, I have to change.
Yeah, I know, right? And that's just me. But I've learned a lot. Akko, welcome, darling. I've learned a lot in this community. I have.
Yeah, Mrs. Bell, I've also learned, even though I come only to your shows and everything.
Yeah.
There's one thing Lily said that I really concur.
Okay.
If it's not Lily, it should be Peace person also.
Mm-hmm.
She said Mrs. Bibi, that Mrs. Bibi should just stay away from all these women she called children.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember a time when I was still watching Ciara.
Mm-hmm.
There was this problem they had with, she still called my daughter Zozo. And then she brought problems and the whole place was in chaos. I just heard them. Can she just let everybody off?
Mm-hmm.
And this issue of my daughter, my this.
Yeah.
If I wish Lily could just whip her bum.
Yeah.
And ask her to stop this issue of children. No, it doesn't work. That is on Sunday, I could not sleep. I felt bad. I don't know if everybody was feeling
Miss Kim,
like
I used to cry on this media. I'm telling you, ask some of my big sisters who are here, they'll tell you, they'll call me and I'm crying. I don't believe it will say to me, Bella, if I slap you through the phone.
No.
Oh, God.
I was really feeling bad and everything. I really felt bad for her, but there's nothing one can do. There are certain things that, even there are certain people I promise myself, there are some platforms I've never watched.
Yeah.
And so I don't know why I love BB.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, I can't explain.
Yeah.
But when anybody talks against her, I don't know how I feel.
Yeah.
Because I've never seen anyone on this planet Earth that doesn't have a negative side.
Yeah.
I've never seen anybody without a shortcoming.
Yeah.
But why would people crucify her?
We focus a lot in this community. We focus a lot on people's negativity than we do the good.
All I see is all she does is love. You will see her brush a lot of things under the carpet, terrible things. And when just a little something comes up, and then you see the people she calls my children, if you see the way they come for her, you feel they're coming for a little baby. I wish she just listened this time and say anything, child. Miss Baby had children. She has Whitney. She has, as you always see, she has stepchildren have twins. What is wrong with those? What is wrong with those?
The truth is,
no, she should stay. Let Whitney enjoy her. That's all. Whitney have not had. I'm not sure Whitney has enjoyed the way the children she calls on me to have enjoyed. She should go enjoy with Whitney. And man, baby, don't come for me, I beg. I just need to tell you this, please.
oh God,
Thank you,
thanks,
Miss
Miss K.
I'm so disappointed.
No, it's
I'm very
okay.
angry. And to think that when they do all those things, and working in this community, I do not understand. Second thing, if somebody does something, they say, oh, she has to apologize, she has to do this. No, it should come from that person's heart.
Yeah.
We should not say she must apologize. She must make an apology from her. No. What if she cannot make apology? Okay, she made the apology, but under duress from her heart. Or somebody will come, want to say something, want to pour out. Let that person talk. Because the more you say, don't do this, no, leave it, we are mature. One day it will still come out. That's how they will keep things. They will keep things, and then they will pretend that they forgive each other.
Yeah.
And then you will still see.
I hate that. I hate that behavior. I hate that behavior.
Yeah, all this, what I've seen on this social media with Mrs. BB is that they pretend a lot.
I feel
why?
The relationship are not genuine. That's what it is.
Exactly.
Yeah, the relationships are not genuine, unfortunately.
Words are not coming good, but they pretend too much. And what I think is, Mambibi comes with all her heart, genuine, and all she gets is her. And I think it's because of her heart that nothing has happened to her till now.
The truth is, Miss Kim, the truth is, let me tell you, the truth is, to all of us, the commenters, like I said, we are like we're a real community. We have to be very, it doesn't matter who I'm talking, this is to every single person. We need to be, we need to be very careful how we use our words when we are addressing one another. It doesn't matter who it is. We have to be very careful with the choice of words that we use, because sometimes you may have the best of intentions, but your delivery will ruin everything. It doesn't matter. There are times, Miss Kim, let me tell you, I can talk to my Auntie Dearest. You see, Auntie Rosemary, that's one thing I like about Auntie Rosemary. If you pick your phone, it's like if Emokom talking to me. I'm her younger sister. If I pick my phone, I say to Auntie, please, I beg of you, Auntie, listen, hear me out. I'm coming from this perspective. Please, can you see that this is what I'm thinking? Maybe you should not do it also, you know? Auntie will say to me, oh, thank you, Bella, darling. If you know this woman, oh my God. She'll say to you, thank you, Bella, darling. I hear you, my baby sis, I hear you. If I tell you the number of times that you guys know how Mommy Bree is. Me and Mommy Bree sometimes on the phone, buzz bass, back and forth. But when you call somebody your own, and there's respect in that relationship, Miss Kim, and if that relationship is genuine, nothing takes away that respect. If I fall out with Auntie Rosemary, if I fall out with Auntie Rosemary today, if I fall out with BBTV tomorrow, trust me, there is no way. Read my lips. There is no way I will come out, even if I'm pissed, and disrespect them. I can say and maybe talk about what happened if I have to, which I don't think I need to. But there is disrespect.
Yeah, it's necessary.
Yeah, but no, not with disrespect. That's why it hurts me so bad when I call somebody my own and the person goes after me in a very nasty way. Or I go after the person. I cannot go after the person in a very nasty way. I cannot do that. I can't. I find it hard when people do it.
Miss Ben, it's really terrible. As I said, if Miss BB, if Mom BB want children, right? I've already said Whitney is there. Let her show that love to Whitney.
No, let's carry our own and post. I'll carry my own and post to her.
If Whitney is not there, I wish I could send mine to you.
I'll send mine by post.
Mine, and even I want to have my own. There are orphanages there where Mom Baby can get children.
Yes. Oh my God.
Let her get children from there.
It's crazy.
She should cut off all the.
It's well, sis. It's well.
She doesn't feel it, but there are some of us that feel that so much.
I'll call you back, sis. All right, Miss Kim. I think somebody's
There are
trying
some
to
of
call.
us that don't feel it so much. There are some things that, and then there are some things I even did on this media just because my baby said, support my children, and this one, and the children are rubbish. You get? They always want to bring issues. How can you say someone is your mom and then all of a sudden you disrespect her? And there is one thing on this social media, when somebody does something to you, for example, if my baby does you and you heard of, come to her and say, Mom, why did you do this? Don't say and say, I know you never loved me from the beginning. You never loved you. Why she comes to you, you welcome her. Why did you welcome her knowing fully well that she doesn't love you?
Yeah, maybe something must, and that's why I say sometimes we should not speak in anger.
She doesn't love you. Are you not scared that she can kill you?
No, that I said sometimes people speak in anger, and when you're angry, don't talk. When I'm angry, sometimes I go and talk to some of my big sisters, or I talk to my auntie, I talk to her and she'll calm me down. I cannot light my camera. If I'm angry, I cannot light my camera.
Honestly.
If I'm angry, I can, and I don't drop a comment when I'm angry as well. So,
I might want to say, because Miss Bell, when I get angry, it's crazy. When I get angry, it's crazy for me.
Yeah.
That is why when I get angry, the least thing, I don't want to talk to anybody. Even if I have my stress, I don't want to talk to anybody. Why? Maybe you will come, you want to, our normal jokes, you say something, and then I will take it the other way. Maybe you will feel disrespected. Yeah. The best thing I do is I stay away. When I feel better, I will come call you back. But to say disrespect you, I feel that when anything happens, or like somebody hurts you, tell that person here and there, this is what you've done, this is this. Don't wait for someone to go think that everything is fine and so on. Then you call that person, oh, how is it? And then that person brought up something to accuse you or attack you. How do you feel?
And there's also something, if somebody upset you, like also one thing I always want to say to people, if somebody upset you, it's really us, we're a small community, somebody upset you, instead of coming to light your camera to address the person, if you have that person's contact, why can't you reach out to this person and say to the person, you upset me, and see how you can handle things? I hate when a lot of people sometimes, without actually having tried to reach out to the individual to see how it's a resolved thing, and they come online and they start doing shows and assuming things and disrespecting people, and this can also cause somebody to provoke. Not everybody actually knows also how to control their temper. I must say that. We have to accept that.
Mrs. Not everybody. If you are somebody, for example, if you are somebody shows, I think you should go and learn how to manage people. Learn how to manage people, learn how to manage anger. Because people are looking up to you. So what are you teaching people? That you cannot control your anger, you cannot do, and you say you go learn this one, you go do research. Don't you do research on anger management?
But for welcome,
there are certain things we should not even like brush it or so. There are some things we just need like to point it out there. You are wrong, you are this. The same thing I expect that if I do anything to you, call me there and then I apologize. And then do you see that person? That person that hurts you, you want to come to that person and say, this is what you do, what is what you do, and you close that person up. It is a no-no for me.
Communication.
If you do something to me, I want us to brush things out. Like I'm someone that I always do brush issues. If you don't let me brush it with you, I just cut off with you. That is who I am. I cannot live with someone that I cannot express myself, my anger. To do to me, you can't let me do it because I'm always the first person, no matter what. Mrs. Bell, I have this your attitude. Like if you tell me, Kim, you did this to me, Kim, sure you did this, I will say sorry before even what did I really do? The first thing, my first word is, oh, I'm really sorry. What did I do? Oh, I didn't mean it that way. I didn't mean it this way. This is how I meant this. Maybe my words were not good enough. My choice of work weren't the best. That is all. That is the next thing. But if it's my turn and you don't give me that opportunity to express myself, I'm sorry, you can't be my friend.
Thank you, Mrs.
Thank you so
Marlon.
much, darling Miss Kim. Thank you, my darling. We had a caller. Let me call this my darling sis. Going back to work because I know she always sneak out to call when she can. Let me call her back. Hello, sis. Yes, sis. I'll just try my luck because I know you're probably busy. Sometimes you just get time to call and then go back. Are you free? Oh, okay.
I contribute.
Okay.
There was a caller before Miss Kim.
Right.
Or is callers before Miss Jin Kengdon.
Yes.
That name sounds like my sister, somebody from my area.
Don't try to figure it out because you're gonna have a brain tumor.
No. The name sounds like my area. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. Yeah.
She was saying something. It was in my sleep. She said, I don't know what happened. She said something about she was referring a show that somebody made a good show.
Oh, Smiles must talk.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Smiles must talk. She did a show. She said on social media we should be very careful how we hand power to people, because if we see something wrong and we don't criticize it when it's wrong, then cry tomorrow when that person takes that same power we give them to abuse us. And that's a powerful point. Yeah.
That's true. Anyways, thank you for the show. Thank you. I really love the way you are putting your points, and I pray that people get to listen to this show. Again,
thank you,
I
sis.
want to say something. Human, like every one of us, we make mistakes. Even in the course of you making the show, maybe in a way or two, you said some things that may not resonate well with some people.
Absolutely.
That's life. So imagine somebody going into that journey that this woman embarked on.
Yeah.
The route, no way. It's like you going. It was a war. Okay. There was no way you will not have to get the people that directly involved, casualties, and that is what it is. And she had come back at the end of it when she said, okay, I'm done. Because at this point, I've achieved, even though the media space is still what it is, but at least it is like 6% peaceful now. I'm done. My assignment is done. And I apologize to the people that I've offended in the course of this day. Why all the why? And the same people that she fought when she was fighting, they were telling her, God bless you. Thank you for standing for us. If not of the same people, they are using the same mouth to stop this woman, to disrespect her. It is so annoying. Like, I don't know people, if you say, oh, if I have money, you are the kind. I'll buy you this because what you did for me, what you did today, these same people said, oh, thank you for standing for the community.
Mama, welcome, sis.
There's like her personal battle. Yes, her personal battle was with Tony. And a couple of women that were under that platform that she had probably misunderstanding with. But I don't think it was because of them, because they had it. We didn't even know her. You know, she had already handled her issue with them at the back. She had issue with Sonia Eric that she would have handled. But she found out that Sonia Eric was behind. I will still say this thing again and again. Let's not forget, Sonia Eric helped build Sheila to make her the monster she is. You
see, this is a thing. This is a thing, sis. I beg. See, those people are going to insult me now. I will say it's yes. Me, I can't say that. I can't. I'm not going to hold another adult and penalize that another adult is instigating them. No, we know what's right. I can't. If I was going to hold.
No, Bella, listen. Look at this man had been on the media. He was doing all sort of things.
I did not know him. So when this girl came, she had her own. She came. I don't know how she started. People said she started well on a good footing. Then she started now doing like blackmail.
Anyway, you know, Danny says, you know what? Because we're slightly digressing. I just want us really focus on this part of how we treat people, or how we want to live our life in the most respectful people, because a lot of people are focusing so much on causing pain on people and forgetting also how much there for them. I really want us to hammer home this message. What is most important?
Yeah.
And I think you were already saying that when you said about BBTV standing there for people, which is very important. I don't really want us to go far as, you know.
And I think the biggest thing in the community is money. Like, people come with money. They use it to, would I say, blindfold those who are hungry. Like, you give people money, and then it's like you're a good person.
Yeah.
You can be this evil as long as you give money. People don't see the evil you do.
Yeah.
You know. So I think money is the biggest thing. The people who come with money, giving these vloggers or the motivational speakers and so on, we see that money too is controlling them. They are not being honest. They cannot stand for what is right.
Absolutely.
Because they are being, like, they are chasing the money. The people who come and show them the dollars or the euro.
Yeah. Thank you for Jesus, Joel. Welcome, darling. Yeah.
That's why cannot.
Yeah.
Like, even their community, they cannot pick up. They cannot say this is wrong. They cannot say this is wrong when they're doing wrong. They will rather stay quiet.
Yeah.
To an extent, they will even kind of endorse or make excuses for them. Oh, you know, she did this or he did this because of this, just because they are benefiting financially from that person. Then they sideline somebody, or they'll ignore somebody that is there giving moral education.
Yes.
Somebody who,
I don't understand this. I don't understand. Yeah.
Like, it's crazy. I don't know. And it also happened that almost all the vloggers, all of you guys, are parents. I don't think there's any single one of you that is lighting their camera that does not have a child. That is not a parent. And what do you teach your children? Because if you can be controlled by money, meaning that you're teaching your children that they can be controlled as well. Like, they cannot stand for what is right.
Yes. They don't, because that's why you see, sorry to interrupt, you have parents these days who don't question where their kids get money from. They don't question it.
Exactly.
You don't question where your child gets money from, because if you are a good parent, you will question the source of your child's income.
Of course. And this is so sad. This is so sad. I pray that people start standing up for what is right.
Yeah.
And if we see somebody doing wrong, we should point it out, no matter what. I know several times I've called out BBT, and I am happy because she has learned. You know, at first she used to be so hyper, like she will be talking and you see a lot of tension, anger. But these days she has tried. People have followers call her out, and she has adjusted.
Yeah, we all have to grow. We have to. That's why I say we have to listen to our people. You have to be surrounded by the people who tell you the truth. You have to be as bitter as it is. If you want to grow, people really love you, they will show you tough love. That's the honest truth.
Exactly. But unfortunately, some people, when you try to correct them, they see it. Some people say you are jealous of them.
If you love me, correct me. If you love me, correct me. I say it. I've said it. I put it on my community page. My mama sampled me the other day here. My mama sampled Bella. I said, sis, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. You have to call them out. If you love me, call me out. If you really love me to grow, you have to call me out. You call me sometime. If I'm doing a show, sis, you can call me and say, Bella, I think what you said is wrong. And that's okay. And if I'm a mature enough person and I believe my followers and I know they've always been there for me for a good reason, I will listen. Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, sis. I appreciate you. Thank you. Yeah. Akko, welcome. My mama, welcome, darling. Picking for Jesus, Joel, welcome, my darling. I see you. So yeah, so I'm just begging all of us, this message is for every single person, myself included. We have to remind ourselves that we're dealing with human beings, and we're all dealing with mature people, women, mothers. And if we have to correct people, we have to mind our words. We have to mind our delivery. If you upset people, make it right. I see my sister peace person drop a comment and say she's disappointed with Smiles because she didn't make it right on the YouTube street before she went on Facebook. I don't know. Personally, I don't have any issues with Smiles, so I don't know. To be honest, I don't really know what Smiles has done. Peace person, my mom will probably know better. But personally, I don't know any issues about her, so I can't speak on that. But if Smiles is listening, she's watching, whatever she's done, I don't know what it is on this street, she may want to make it right, because maybe there are more people like my Mama Peace person who probably, thinking about those things that she may have done, and maybe knowingly or unknowingly, perhaps they need to call her attention, reasonable and mature enough, and she can acknowledge her fault, and then, because that's what life is all about. That's what Jess Black, and I see you. That's what life is all about. So we really have to be careful. Life is not all about material things. Life is not all about immediate gratification. Life is all about the future. I'd like to say again, it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. It's like a relay. You pass on the baton, give people a chance in life. Help each other grow. We need to learn to help each other grow. You can lose it that same way. If you earn fame by destroying each other, that same fame will come back to destroy you. If you make money off people's sweat, tears, and blood, you're going to, sweat and cry and break down even more than those people that you've actually tried to destroy or destroy. Live our lives, what we live for. Because at the end of it all, it's your legacy, what you leave behind. What you leave behind through the lives of the people that you touch. You want to be that person that people will remember you, and when they think of you, they smile. You don't want to be that person when the people think about you, all they think about is throw curses and say, your generation will suffer the pain you caused me. Your children will suffer the pain you caused so-and-so person. Let's live a life aiming for perfection, even though we're not perfect. Auntie Sebella, Auntie is probably calling the old number. Oh, hold on. Let me call Auntie back. Hello, Auntie. Auntie, you're probably calling the old show number. Yes, because your granddaughter ruined it, the old phone, so I had to get a new one. Yeah. Do you want to be on the show? Okay, Auntie. Okay. Yes, Auntie.
I don't get a notification. Hello.
Yes, Auntie, we can hear you now. Yes.
Okay. Good everybody. Great show. Thank you for making this show.
Thank you, Auntie. Sorry, I'm not on the camera. I'm sorry. I know you already cautioned me about this. Sorry.
That is because look at now, you have such a great content, but doing it on a show like this, you limit your viewers because don't forget you're speaking in English. Anybody can come and listen to you.
Yeah.
It's not only a content for our community, it's a content for the world.
Yeah.
It's a human content.
Yeah.
So when people come and then they see something like a background like that, they don't take it seriously.
Yeah.
I don't know if you get.
I do, 100%.
If they see a picture there or something,
yes.
That's fine.
Yes.
But when they see it like that, they don't take it seriously.
Yes.
And the best way to grow your channel and get new subscribers and listeners is to do it. Yeah, so you are not always, it's not that you're always speaking to a particular group of people. So,
yeah.
Yes, anyway. Yeah, the reason I'm calling is, thank you, great topic. Like I wrote under there, I was not aware because truly there are certain people that I've just blocked. I don't see them, I don't watch them, I don't hear that way for my
sanity. Yes.
and they don't matter.
Yeah.
You know, when people show you who they are the first time, believe them.
Yes.
And when you move. So somebody called me this morning and brought to my attention that somebody had a show and was going after Afaf. Let me pass this message. It is a shame that young girls mortgage their box. You sit in a place where you are looking to progress, to progress, to get, to move. You just started your life, but you are there. Insulting a mother who has already lived her life, has nothing to lose. You are there, sitting in a space, describing a life of a mother, even telling them how they got married when they got married. You sit there, you are describing a mother about their spouse. Let me tell you one thing.
Be smart, welcome, darling.
To travel is very, very important, because when you travel, traveling is not just about traveling. It's about
educating,
migration,
yeah,
and learning the process, and meeting new people, and learning about cultures.
Yeah, absolutely.
Anything about Nigeria and Nigerian women, anybody who knows them, they don't make friends with anybody like that outside. You understand?
They don't make friends with who? Like the vlogger or what, Auntie?
No. I'm giving just pay attention to what I'm saying.
Okay, Auntie.
If you know anything about Nigerians and Nigerian women in particular, they do not befriend outsiders and trust you.
Right, I get it.
If you know anything about Nigerians and Nigerian women, they do not bring anybody close to their marriage or their spouse.
Yes. Okay.
They don't trust nobody. You understand? I hear that a little twat is sitting in a cubic box and saying that Afaf stole somebody's husband. A friend's husband.
Jesus!
You are stupid. You are ignorant.
Jesus!
Putting out false information and stupid. When you sit and listen to a little girl who is not even married, no man never go. Let me tell you something. Marriage is not a qualification. Anybody who follows me know that I always say that. Marriage is never a qualification. And a marriage does not define a woman. What defines you is you first and your character. Yeah. I always say that you should have your own and let the marriage, it's like having your cake and the marriage is the icing. Yeah. Which means if the icing is not on the cake, you can't still eat it.
But Auntie, sorry to disrupt you. This generation nowadays, marriage is a qualification, though. Oh.
No, marriage is not a qualification and it will never be. It's what you come with that matters first. So I say this to say this. For you not to be nobody has even asked your hand. You are fighting for somebody to ask you. But you are insulting somebody who's been married for over half a century and defining their marriage. You are stupid. And what makes this very sad is that you have women with their real profile go under those shows while they're insulting Afaf. Afaf who has protected you people. Afaf who has stood there when people were trying to insult your brand. Afaf who has stood there when people were trying to bring down your husband, destroy him while he was put away. Telling people on that shows, don't go for this family, don't go for this man, don't insult this woman. But you are under there, and that same person is insulting Afaf, and you are under that show today, and you never told her to stop. And you never told her to stop, and you are under following the show, and you are joining in the fun. Our God shall judge all of us. That's all I have to say. God is not man. But I'm putting this out there. Any young girl who thinks that you can sit on your platform because people have come into your inbox, mothers are using you to put out false information and narrative. Let me tell you one thing. I pass this message. Nobody out there can intimidate Afaf. None of you. They're not born. Whether you live in Europe, you live in America, you live in Cameroon, put all on that join, all the mommy them. None of you will intimidate Afaf. None of you will think that you can stop me from putting out the content. None of you can think that because of the mess that you put and made out of your own lives, pretending to love one another while recording each other. And now you want to use Afaf as a bargaining chip to try to stop me by using vloggers to come after me. You're wasting your time. No one can blackmail me. No one can stop me. Look at me now. Hey, I've what? 3.5 years down, very sick. 2 strokes in the last gonna win. Nonsense women. And it's shame self. Why can you use little girls after you have lived your own lives to use little stupid girls living in cubic boxes?
It's okay. See,
you think that these women are gonna come out there and
okay.
help people? They can give you gold and silver. Don't people realize that the most quiet is the bank? Why do you think that the most quiet institution in this world, what runs the world, is the bank? And yet they are the most quiet. The only place you go where you can drop a pin and you hear the noise of that pin. Money ain't make noise there. Money ain't make noise. When I stop that on nonsense, thinking that you can use your money to control people. Get out of town. Useless women then. I'm just waiting for all of you. Nobody. And some of you living in this America, you think that because you can just call on any show when Afaf come after you to correct you people for what you have done or see that's wrong. You people want to use vloggers to come after Afaf. You people are wasting your time. You people are also disunited, so disconnected. And yet you pretend to be friends when it comes to come after Afaf. When I waste my time, none of you will stop me. I stand gallant. Thank you very much.
It's okay, Auntie. Oh. Okay, to be honest with me, if I were Auntie, I would not even respond to this marriage allegation. If I were Auntie, I wouldn't even respond to this marriage allegation because it's just feeding the narrative. It's just giving it air to breathe. If I were Auntie, I wouldn't even bother my breath to go to justify or even repeat it, to be honest with you. But what we fail to understand, is, I will say it again to everybody, please, let's treat each other the way we would love for people to treat us. Treat my marriage the way you would love me to treat your marriage. Treat my relationship the way you would love me to treat your relationship. That's if you value your marriage or your relationship. Yes. That's why I say for me, Auntie should not even respond to things like that because it's just feeding it energy. I will not even respond to it because it's not something that makes any sense. And for me who knows myself and knows my union, I won't even give it energy. To be honest, personally, that's how I will do it. I will not say anything about it. I will address the disrespect, but I'm not even going to feed the energy of talking about my relationship that somebody who knows nothing about my relationship is talking about. Killing us on this street when we make things about people's lives, we talk things about people's life without facts. And that's why you see me, Bella. Hey, I will never come and start talking on something when I have no concrete fact. I would never. I can never, unless I have concrete facts. That's why you see, if I ever address something on this street, because it's very, very important, or somebody has lied on my name and I have something like show otherwise. Hello, sis. Hi, Danny, sis. Should I put you on? Okay. Yes, you're on, sis.
Hey, God. Auntie, I'm so sorry. This insult on you, your marriage has been going on for quite a while. I'm so sorry. You know what? I pity that young girl. I so pity her life, and unfortunately, she has but a girl child as well. I don't know why these kids, I don't know what is wrong. Is it some kind of demonic spirit? A girl of over 30. Why would you let yourself be condemned, be damaged by women who have lived their lives, who are getting prepared for their retirement? Some of them
big sis, no. People keep saying, why do people keep saying this? I get very frustrated. I get really frustrated. No, we are all adults. We are all adults.
Bella, listen. As much as it's like, how can I say it? I am hungry. Listen, I am hungry. You know what a hungry person can do? Do you know? If I'm hungry and you bring food, or I see food and I'm so hungry, I'll do anything to eat.
No.
To sustain.
Sis,
That's how
if you give me a poisonous apple If I know it's a poisonous apple, I have the choice. Eat of the apple, have stomach ache, and go through excruciating pain before I quarrel, or quarrel in dignity. And I choose the latter.
Self-discipline for you to resist this demonic. And that is what happened to these girls. Today they've realized. That's why you see them. I know for a fact they are regretting.
I'm telling you, be smart. What happened to being hardworking?
It is just laziness and long throat. That's the truth. People want to have what they don't. You want to wear what you cannot afford. You want to go to places where you cannot afford to go to. You just want to make the money without stress. That is why they are doing what they are doing.
Yes.
Because why on earth a girl of 30 or 31 is insulting a woman of 60? And nobody, the person, you see, I don't know. The way I see life, I don't know if some other is like me. Because this woman, the boss of that girl, I know for a fact that her fast has always stood up any time people go after her business or after her marriage. She'll make right up, she'll even make shows to talk the people who are going after her. But I'm sure that she'll be under a show where they are insulting this woman. Remember the other time they said prank or whatever. She called, or that should stop. The girl was like, I'm not taking. What did she do?
Yes, because maybe she's not responding. And that's why I'm not holding anybody accountable, because sometimes people are not listening to people. Maybe the person is talking to her, but she's not listening. And I don't have fact that this person is not advising. Maybe this person is advising, but they're not listening.
Bella, listen. Bella, she knows that what trigger to pull. When she called her and she rejected the call, what did she do? She called her mom, right? And when the mom called, did she not stop? She did. So if she has not been insulting her family, it's not a dating. If she has said stop, mom, and said, please, your dog, no mother in her right senses will hear that her child is insulting a woman who can be her age or maybe even older than her. Will stay quiet for her child to.
My mother will finish. My mother would finish me. My mother would literally. Oh, God help me.
So the boss knows what to do as well. It's a chain.
My mother will kill. My mother would literally fire me.
That's why I'm like, as much as these girls are
time to be smart.
There are people behind them that are applauding them, that are encouraging them. That is why they keep doing it.
Of course, there are people. Because there are people who are there, but I don't want. I will not.
I remember when she did her friend's one. Did she not discipline her and tell her, "You will not work for me, or I'm not going to pay you for period"? You can discipline her, especially working for you. She's an employee. Then, God, Bella, this is too much. These are the things that we should not stay quiet. We should not just sit quiet and let these girls. They're not just reading an adult or an older person reading their own lives and their generation.
That's I'm asking the question: what life are we living? What life are we living? A life of honesty, truthfulness, or are we living a life of deceit? Are we living a life where we feel that we need to inflict pain on people? Or are we living a life where we feel that we need to uplift each other? We need to ask ourselves this question: how we sleep at night? How you sleep at night when you know you are going out there to hurt somebody purposefully? How you sleep at night?
I know.
How do we sleep at night? I'm telling you, sis, I cannot sleep at night if I know I've offended Soko Pikin.
Yes, it's for that probably our ignorant parents did not. At this generation, we are wiser. We know better.
Yeah, God help
to break those steps. But some people are instead accumulating, like piling curses on top of their children, that their knees will be so sore on the ground trying to break those cases. Yeah. What kind of nonsense is this?
It's painful.
This is so, I don't know the right word to use. It's so heartbreaking. I'm not lying, because you see, like you have, it's like a movie. You're destroying your own life, destroying that of your children. For what? Whether she married a friend's husband. No,
I don't even want Auntie to even address things like that. I don't want Auntie to address anything about her marriage or something. I don't want her to address about it because
community, they don't play like that. If you go to visit a Nigerian woman and her husband is coming back home, she'll tell you my husband is back, and that is telling you to leave.
Hey, whoa.
No, I'm telling you, that's how they are.
Oh my goodness.
I have a lot of like.
Oh wow. And that's what Auntie was saying. That's what. Please like the video, guys. We have 6,000 people watching.
They don't play.
Please like it. Wow.
But first time, like when I came here, back home, I had Nigerian friends, but they were not married.
Wow.
When I came here, first lady who was babysitting my kid was in Nigeria because she just had a baby.
Yeah.
I bet you if I go to pick up my kid, we are chit-chatting, her husband, she'll be like, "Mom, my husband is here." That's telling me to leave. Yeah. So disrespected. But then I tried to explain, no, that's like,
oh wow.
Her.
We learn every day. We learn every day. Wow.
Yeah, my husband is here. They want to put you cannot stay in the house. If they are fighting, you should not listen to them fighting.
Right.
Take your head up. Yeah. She tells people, my husband is here, ma'am. That's it. That's telling you politely to leave.
Try.
They don't play with their husbands. So how dare you? And even if you dare, let me tell you from here, I know 2 aunties. I'm telling you that dated Nigerian men were married back in Nigeria. Those women died like, you see, healthy women just passed on like that because their wives back in Nigeria quarreled them here.
What?
I'm telling you, they don't play. They don't play. Nigerians are not like us. As much as they are praying to God, I tell you what, they are praying, but they are going to do. When I was going to get married, she said, "This is the man." But this girl, if I tell you the church that she goes, every now and then she will pray deeper life. Well, is it not deeper life? What is that one called?
Jehovah Witness.
Jehovah, thank you. But her mom to make sure the man who is asking her hand in marriage is a good man, and that mama is Jehovah as well. These people operate. They are not like us, nothing like us. So don't you ever in small cubic place you live with your tiny brain think that you can just play with Nigerian women like that. No, they don't play. They will do anything to protect that which is theirs. Okay?
Try. My God. The one thing that I cannot do is to lie on somebody deliberately. Why you even lie on somebody? Why you even lie? One thing I cannot do is lie on somebody. One thing I cannot do is attack somebody's family. One thing I cannot do would try to destroy somebody. Even the Bible has said, what God has put together, let no one put asunder. Don't try it. Don't try it. Even the 10 Commandments says, do not bear false witness against your neighbor. Do not bear false witness against your friend. That's one of the 10 Commandments. If we all remind ourselves about these things, we'll avoid a lot of troubles. Some of us are praying every day and not seeing results. And you're saying God is not being faithful to you. Or God is, it's not listening to your prayers. Not knowing that we're the ones closing the doors to our own blessings. We are closing the door to our own blessings. By the things we say, think, or do. If you wish others good, good will be for you. If you wish others evil, evil will be for you. It's really sad. The love I have for my elders, it will not push me to go that far. And to be honest with you, I always say to people, there are certain things that I don't even bother responding to, because if I was going to be responding to people every single time, I was going to be dragged into a certain level that I would not want to get. I'll find it difficult to get out. Like false accusations that people levied on me. I said, before in the days, remember, my whole family had cross put on their faces. My daughter, my late father, my mother, my nieces, my nephews. and people call me a thief. People call me, Beatrice, return my darling sis, welcome. People call me a scammer. People call me all sorts of names. But I knew who I was. I know who I am. I wasn't going to fall for that prey because they wanted me to fit that energy. I don't fit sadistic energy. When I see a narcissist, I don't give you an opportunity. I don't feel a narcissist ego. I don't do it. When I see that you want me to fight you, I will not give you. Sometimes people like me, I take people unawares. You don't even believe it. Trust me. Hi, Muma.
You keep me on the phone and you are doing your vlog.
Muma, that see, I know you young, aber I know you not young now.
Sister Bella was for YouTube, but what's in a tash with Mama Chapa on the board? What's in a be before the Liaba.
Bye-bye.
I'm about to know you, but
God.
I greet everybody. I'm not sorry, sorry to everybody that you are speaking now. Sometimes it's good to go outside the box.
Hi. So because I don't coach them, so I don't know.
So what picking become down. My boss about picking. You didn't see me more comment section. You didn't find me. I will can't wait for that America. So pop picking. You didn't see me more comment section. You didn't find me. You didn't have a bella. So sad.
God. Hi.
Sis, see, I saw the capture of that show as I was just tuning YouTube this evening. I saw something like baby girl, blah, 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 what. I said in my mind, this is an insult. But trust me, this is about how many months now, like 6 months now. There are some platforms which I can get idea of them of their shows when another caller might call and say this person says like this. Me, I watch Bella, I watch BBTV, I watch Asking for a Friend, and Bafut Pekin. Bafut Pekin also sometimes she will overcarry with the insult. I will just go and like and greet her and I will go. Because sometimes also she will do it in a way.
I have told her, she knows. She knows if she's doing that, her gra, don't come to her show. I've warned her many times. I tried to block her. That she keeps insulting, I will block her.
You know, so when I saw it, I just know this is an insult. So I don't even care to go and open it. See, let me tell you something. Say these 5 girls that they separate with Mam Bibi. This our show, this our platform. We don't call names. We pass our message without calling
in general,
names. So
yes.
Please, everybody should understand with me.
Yeah.
These 5 girls, remember what finally brought Jack serious separation with BBTV. It was because of this woman. If I am lying, people should debunk me on the comment section. Because when she left,
thank you, be smart.
The first time, when she left, BBTV did nothing to her. Nothing this BBTV did to her. Those girls, they are going back and they are searching for Jagosi. And I discovered that this girl is a snitch. They came out with it. She came and said BBTV is sending them to fight her.
I will not believe anybody. If I don't anybody who knows me from the one I've said it, I will hold people accountable for their action. Don't tell me that somebody sent you, please, because I will not buy that story. I don't buy. No, we are all adults here, right? No, I don't buy no.
She came and said BBTV sent those girls to come and fight her. Which today we are seeing that BBTV have never sent those girls to do anything. They are doing things out of their own. They are adult. Now, she gets upset. She went back to her ex-friend. They made their friend to up to a month. They clutched out back. She came. When she came, Sister Bella, let me be honest. I am a die-hearted fan of BBTV. Sometimes us, the fan, allow us to say our mind. This is the truth.
Yeah.
Allow us to say our mind, because if they are not there, also you guys will not have the views.
Yeah.
I know you something like Bibi. She's always open for the correction. Sometimes she will go mad, but after she will come and say, "My followers, I'm sorry." Yeah, that's why it's my mommy that I know her, and I like her like that. So when this lady came back that day, she was saying something. I don't know. There was a video, a show she was making that day. When by then, this lady had been struggling to come back she has struggling to be fitting in. These 5 girls came out and said, Mother, this lady is coming by the side to fit in back. Be careful. We don't want you. Be where you are. You are a snitch. But as good as BBTV are, she wants to let him go. She wants peace. I remember the other one in Germany. She stood up and said, only because of what she did to career women, she will never forgive her. Because even when she went to that career women, she never celebrated that party with peace because of this particular lady. She said, Mommy, we don't want her. Let her be where she is. Before we opened eye, she came to a show that Mommy was addressing something. Mommy put her and me on that show.
Mama, it's okay. We're going too far. Let's not drag it. We're not going to go all this narrative. I just wanted to give them an advice. Hit the advice where you want it to be. Go for it.
So, if we are even dragging this thing at this back, it's because we want, especially somebody like Bibi, let her dragging keep on going on this media. Thank God she has put a limit on it.
Yeah.
But before Mom Bibi comes to put a limit on it, they have Sister Bella see once beaten, twice shy.
Of course. That's what they say. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me, right? So you have to learn your lesson.
The first mistake, Bibi was not supposed to do it again. This is where this girl, today, she don't want to leave this woman rest. But what I will tell BBTV is, Mommy, we love you. We know who you are. Let them say what they want to say.
This person.
I watched your last show. You made. I wanted to call on that show, but my heart was heavy because Mommy B brought out reality life. She explained her journey. I felt I was emotional on that show at the background.
Oh.
And when I met this woman on social media, I remember her story. I've said it everywhere. I said, she is my celebrity.
Oh.
I remember those days. Then I see her now. I shed tears. I remember I see how she has fought all her career, everything about her. And today, the people that she said she's fighting for them, today, they are putting her.
That's why I said in the beginning of the show, right? We need to always remember people who have been there for us. All of us, eh? All of us. There's some people that I don't go under the...
The only message I will happen has happened.
Yeah.
We can't change the narrative.
No.
But what I'm happy is the decision she finally took this time around. Never to go back. That is the most one of the best decisions she's ever taken on this media. That I'm happy with it. Mommy, be where you are. You have your mother with you. Mommy, her father, she's a sweet soul. I've just talked with her only once at the back. Oh, this woman is so sweet. Like, only her message will send to you. Yes.
It's my auntie dearest. My auntie dearest. So I'm not sharing.
Hey, Bella, don't even try it. Don't even try this. Mommy, don't even try it. It's all about our mommy. She's very sweet. So what I would say to Mommy BBTV is, Mommy, you have your mommy, her father. Whatever is disturbing you, meet her. You guys share together. If you feel this is Sister Bella, she's a sweet soul. Kalas, you are okay to go. The three of you. Any other body should end on the camera on social media.
Yeah.
This is my humble opinion.
Thank you.
Now, look at this girl, the girl in Dubai.
I don't go Lily.
Look what she's doing today on Mommy Hafaf. Remember, last time Mommy Hafaf came out, she was saying there was something that came up because of a makeup, something this Christmas, this New Year. This woman put right up. The owner of this company never. I said it because Mommy said they are insulting her and she was under the. So I'm referring for her statement that to make her know that these people are working together as a
tea.
No.
Not bother.
No.
You should mind her name.
No, Mama, please. One thing I will always say to my supporters, I will always say,
this is Bella.
I will always say, no, I don't want us to accuse anybody without core facts, because I tell you, there are people, I'm also speaking from my experience, there are people that I've given advice to, but they don't listen, right? Because the only advice, the only mistake they can make is show their face on that show where they're doing it to auntie. Perhaps they shouldn't have appeared on that show, but you cannot for sure categorically say they are not giving advice, because they could well be giving advice and no one is listening to. So I really don't want us to just conclude in that respect.
So even when auntie came up that time and she was talking about this issue of the makeup of something, Kola, I remember that the people called on auntie's show as they were saying, let her come and address it. I don't know. I'm not, because I don't watch them. I don't know if till today she has ever addressed that issue.
No.
But I instead saw a write-up on Facebook for massive sales. Thank you, my customer. I got a massive sale. Me, that issue gives sales. What they did that advertise give sales, but they never address that issue date. So what are we saying here?
Yeah.
Mommy, this thing should not be strange. You are a strong woman. I like what you said. You stand gallant. Always remain gallant. That is it. As my mommy Bella said, please, mommy, don't address that issue of marriage.
Yes.
Don't address it. Let them be where they are. They want to get a message from there. Yes, if somebody's husband, what happened now? What happened? This is the news. Don't address it. Don't say anything about it, mommy. Please, even you go to your show, you say this particular child, mommy, with all due respect, I love you so much. Don't address this topic. Let it be. They should make shows upon show upon on top of this very topic. Mommy don't reply.
Yeah, mommy says she's heard you, and she's thanking.
Yes, I know sometimes we are human. It's painful. You can call on Bella's show, just give your contribution about it and let it lie. But you see, on your show, don't. What you do, they are good in turning things in another way. Don't go and say A before you say they have taken it to Y and done it and start burning things out of what you said because they want you to be bringing out more. They're using it for content. This is the strategy on the streets. Yeah. So please don't do it. Let them be. Thank you very much, Sister Bella.
Thank you, Mama. Thank you, Mama. I need to close my show because Peace Person is ganging up, is making a coup d'etat to take over my channel. Why? They say the person that is going to quarter you is right in the family. Peace Person, I need to end up this show because Peace Person is trying to make a coup d'etat to hijack, call out online pirates to hijack my channel. God, yeah, no, I don't like us assume because trust me, I'm one of those people. I'm fighting on this street to beg people to stop doing things and they're not listening. So I don't want, because I've been accused for not giving advice or saying something. People don't know how much I try so hard to advise people and no one is listening to me, and it's frustrating. And I'm one of those people. I don't think I owe anybody an explanation to come and say, oh, but I've said this to this person, oh, I've said this to that person, they're not listening. No, I don't owe anybody an explanation. I just do it for my peace of mind and leave the rest to God. Yes. So that's why I try not to assume things, because people do a lot at the background, but people don't take it. People take it for granted. So yeah, but whatever it is, please, there's no need fighting over trivial things here on earth or amongst ourselves. Let's live a life worth living, a life that you're comfortable to move and go anywhere. I'm going to round the show now because I need to go pick up co-hosts from the nursery. So please, let's live to love. Treat your next door neighbor like you treat yourself. How you want me to treat you, treat me in like manner. I beg of us all. Life is too short. No one knows what tomorrow holds for them. Okay? No one knows what tomorrow holds for them. You don't know who's going to be of assistance to you tomorrow. So let's treat others with respect and love. And I'll say to everybody, you don't have to be friends with everyone. When the going is not going, step back. Reassess situations. When it's not going, step back and reassess the situation. Don't force any relationship. If somebody shows you their color, take it for the tendency is that for us sometimes, like me, Bella, I see people, you know, I know, Mama, I know you miss your baby. I see people, I think I see people's thoughts through my lens. And sometimes, most times it's good, other times I pick my shots, but it's okay. It's a learning moment for me, regardless. Okay. So I think I'll leave you all for now. And I really want to appreciate every single person for coming today. Please, if you're watching me and you haven't subscribed, what are you doing? Show your girl some love, subscribe, share, invite, please, 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 please. Okay, so thank you, everybody. Thank you all so very much. The girl with the vibes. Thank you, my darling Mama. Ako, reason why I love you. So classy, intelligent, peaceful, and beautiful. Just keep being you. What you have, even millions can't buy. Oh, that literally melted my heart, Ako. Thank you so much, darling. Those words means a lot. I'm humbled by that. Thank you so much. I count on your support to keep me on the straight and narrow. Trust me, guys. I'm a very sensitive person. And I hurt when I know I've hurt somebody, even unknowingly. And I try my best to want to be or to do right by people. But of course, I'm human. I'm going to falter. I'm going to slip off. And when I do, I count on people like yourself, Aqua, and all my viewers here to, point it out to me and tell me where I've gone wrong. And so I can make amends and be a better version of myself. Bella, close show, so make I go pee. My bladder is full. All right. I don't go leave. Okay, big sis. Thank you guys so much. Support Pekin. Oh, my most curvaceous of them all. Beauty. Argue with your ancestors. Be smart. Thank you, my darling. Thank you so much. Peace person. Bye, Mama for life. Mama, I'm so sorry. Don't worry. Mama, there'll be a day I'll give you free pass on this channel. Okay, you will coordinate. That day I'll just sign my Quara warrant and say I'm finished. That's it. That's the end of my life. Thank you, Muma. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Asking for a friend, my unique, beautiful, loving auntie. Co-host is Granny. Thank you so much, auntie, for always being there. Thank you so much. Jinken Dawn, my beautiful sis. Queen Bridget. Tata no. Thank you, my dad. Oh, when I see people who have been there with me since day one. Oh, my heart. Mankom Pekin. Thank you, Muma. I appreciate you so much. Zara, thank you. Zara was here. Zara, thank you so much for subscribing on the channel. Thank you. Miss Kim, thank you. Beehive's return. Thank you, darling sis. I appreciate you. Picking for Jesus, Joel. Thank you. Please, if you haven't liked the video, please like as you exit. Thank you so much. Oh, my bosom sis, I don't go Lily. Oh, God's love. I miss God love and the principle today. I miss them too. Thank you so much, everybody. Just make sure I've called everybody. My mama. Oh, my beautiful sis. Thank you so much. Jess Black. Thank you. Thanks, everybody. I hope we go home today, taking one or two things with us. I appreciate you all so much. Let's go and pick up your baby from the nursery, and then my big sis can go and empty her bladder. All right. I love you guys so much. Have a blessed day. May God bless all. Thank you so much. Bye, everybody. Bye. Queen Bridget. Thank you so much. Thank you.